Hey, good morning, guys. It's me, Spartan John, just getting ready here to read The Flood. We're gonna finish the book today. We got a lot of good stuff. We're just queuing here on Twitch. Thank you to the people in the Discord who are already dropping in hot to say hi and hear the end of the book. Excited about that. Just give me 1 second. We're ahead of the curve today because we already put out all of the announcements about what's going on. But as always, the first 15 minutes are kind of, just hanging out, trying to figure out all of the things. Hey, I wanted to tell you guys. I haven't had a chance to tell you guys yet, but I got the Halo FleetCom Warthog, so I have the whole Halo TV show Mega Bloks stuff. I'll be planning to build those on stream with Foamforge Cosplay at some point in some sort of tandem awesome thing. Some point soon, hopefully. Let's see. What else? At Installation00 got a hold of me this week and sent me some videos on how to solder the little computer boards and stuff that I have in this box behind me on my table so that I can make my own sound and control boards for my Spartan suit. Really excited about that. Getting some work done in the garden space this weekend and finishing a great portion of a fence that we're working on right now, which I'm really excited about as well. Trying to think if there is anything else that I need to cover at the moment. Hell, I don't know. How are you guys doing? Tell me about it if you have anything you want to say, and like I said, just give me a few more minutes here and we'll get started on reading. We usually start about 15 after, it's like a radio show in the morning. I talk about my day, I talk about the things, I drink some coffee with you. I make sure all my stuff is generally working the way it's supposed to be, and then and then we have a blast together. Hey guys, we're at 232 followers. I'm so happy. It's so amazing. Thank you so much for being part of that. And 50 subs. We're trying to keep that 80 goal. I made $187 last month from Twitch. Thank you guys, every single one of you helping me out, bringing that cash. Helps me go to things like SummerCon. We'll be there in June. Can't do it without you, so thank you. I should probably get that started, actually, while we're sitting here. Let's go like this. Let's put in all the things that matter. So we'll start with, hey guys, I'm Spartan John. If this is the first time you've stumbled across me, these are my socials, and you can find me at all these places. I cosplay, I play Halo, I read. I'm a baseball coach for my son. I'm a flight instructor. I'm a retired disabled veteran. It's pretty much all the things I do. It's all in the bio. You can check it out. You can also come and join the Discord. Hey, the best part about the Discord is you get to talk to me directly. You can sit in this channel with me and just exist. And it is probably one of the coolest things, like, literally, that you can do. Because you can ask me questions. You can interact with us on an authentic level. You can be part of the awesome. As little or as much as you want if you join the Discord. There's lots of places, lots of cosplayers, lots of interaction, and lots of people. But not you, unless you join. So, click on the link. Come be awesome with us. Conscript. Be a Spartan. Just like me. Be a Spartan like me. That's pretty cool. Let's see. If you guys like more of the content that you see here, you can... whoops, that was the wrong box. You can find me at these other places. These are my friends, Kemi Shep. I've been on his stream a couple of times playing some Halo multiplayer. Foamforge Cosplay, I'm always there hanging out and supporting him in all the ways that I can. And obviously Installation00, who I'm wearing his shirt today. There he is. There's the man, always represented. It's Halo Day. It's Read and Reach. You know, we're wearing the Halo garb and we're playing. So you know, cool stuff. Go check them out, please. If you're interested in tournament play and Halo beyond what I do and beyond what we're doing, you can donate to that link right there, and that will get you registered for my friend Foam Forge Cosplay and his 4v4 tournament. We're hosting 2 here in the Spartan space this year. One is in July and one is in September. They are 4v4 Halo tournaments. More information to come. There is a banner. There's a role you get if you join for the tournaments, and it's $40 a team, $10 a head. Please come and join. Please make the charity drive tournament great. Extra Life right there. That money goes to kids in the Edmonton Children's Stollery in YEG. That's Mike. That's at Foam Forge Cosplay's local Miracle Outreach Network participant, I believe is what they call that. I've chosen to participate by supporting Mike and his endeavor again for the 2nd year in a row because he's one of my best buddies, and it's really important to him, and I want him to be happy, and I want his charity to be good. I'm not big enough or crazy enough, or I just haven't figured out what I'm going to do with that kind of power yet. But so for now, we're just investing into someone that I care about and what they care about, because that's a good thing too. So hey, if you want to just donate $1 from every person and hears my voice, millions of people could hear my voice. It could be millions of dollars to those kids in need. And by the way, we know people who have actually benefited from that program. So it is a program that goes, your money is not wasted. That's what I got. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Oh yeah. Hey, check it out. So we read today. And so on all the days we read a book. Right now we're crawling through the Halo lore, one book at a time, on a sort of guided journey with our fans and our friends. We read The Fall of Reach and we finished it. And today we're reading The Flood. We should possibly finish it today. So there you go. Finish The Flood. And then we'll be moving on next week. We'll be moving on right into First Strike, which we already have on the table here. We've got quite a substantial stack of Halo books that we're going to claw through together. Very exciting. Let's see. Oh, shit. The music today, and behind us for so many other things, is provided by Ambient Wonders on YouTube. Go check it out. It's great for sleeping, resting, relaxing, studying, ambiance at your dinner party. It's mostly Halo music. A lot of other franchises there, but Installation 00 goes and crawls through video games and records the ambient sounds, or finds the soundtracks, and gets copies of them and puts them up so you can listen to them. You can add requests and stuff. Usually we use the Forerunner Caves track because it's the best. Let's see here. What is this? 19 minutes ago something happened in my stream, but I have no idea what it is because it happened before I was on and the mini feed doesn't tell me. Interesting. Well, shit, guys, that's 10 minutes in. We've talked about, I think, all of the things. I'm not sure what else we're supposed to talk about, but we should, I guess we should get it started, huh? Alright. Then we will. Hey, check it out. Last week, we had some power issues, and so the stream kind of quit and went. Because of that, I've chosen to go back 2 pages. Well, not really 2 pages. I've just chosen to go back to the end of the last chapter so that we can have it uninterrupted for someone who might be listening to it later they're going to run into the end where the power went out, and it's a very abrupt ending. And I wanted to go ahead and revisit that real quick so that we can hit it for everyone. So we'll get started a little early today. Here's the bookmark for editing later. I'm not going to go through the spiel about why I do that, because I do that every week, and that's a tired hat for me today. We're just going to go right into the book. Here it is. Okay? Let's see here. So remember, we're on the bridge. We found Captain Keyes. He is a flood form staring at a panel. His face is hanging half out of the side. Chief has punched through the body and into the brain and is digging out the chip. Here we go. There was a momentary resistance as he punched his way through the creature's skin and penetrated it. The captain's skull to enter the half-dissolved brain that lay within. Then, with his hand buried in the form seemingly nervousness body, he felt for and found Captain Keyes' implants. The chief's hand made a popping sound as it pulled out of the wound. He shook the spongy gore onto the deck and slipped the chips into his empty slots on his armor. "It's done," Cortana said somberly. "I have the code. We should go. We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's get back to the shuttle bay and find a ride." As if summoned by the lethargic beast that stood in front of the ship's controls, a host of flood poured into the room, all of whom were clearly determined to kill the heavily armored invader. A flying wedge comprised of carrier and combat forms stormed the platform, pushed the human back, and soaked up his bullets as if eager to receive them. Finally, more by chance than design, the Spartan backed off of the command deck and plummeted to the deck below. That bought a moment of respite. There wasn't much time, though, just enough to hustle up to the channel that ran parallel to the platform above, reload both of his weapons, and put his back into a corner. The horde really came for him then, honking, gibbering, and gurgling, climbing up over the bodies as they were mounted in front of them, careless of casualties, willing to pay whatever the price he required. The storm of gunfire put out by the Mjolnir-clad soldier was too powerful, too well-aimed, and the flood started to wilt, stumble and fall, many giving up their lives only centimeters from the Spartan's blood-drenched boots, clawing at his ankles. He breathed a sigh of relief as the last combat form collapsed, relished the silence that settled over the room, and took a moment to reload both of his weapons. "Are you okay?" Cortana asked hesitantly, both grateful and amazed at the fact that the chief was still on his feet. He thought of Captain Keyes. "No," the Spartan replied. "Let's get the hell out of here and finish these bastards off." He was numb from creeping exhaustion, hunger, and combat. The planned escape route back to the shuttle bay was littered with Flood and Covenant alike. The Spartan moved almost as if he was on autopilot. He simply killed and killed and killed. The bay was filled with Covenant forces. A dropship had deployed fresh troops onto the bay and bugged out. A pair of amped-up elites patrolled near the Banshee at the base of the bay. All the possibilities raced through his weary mind. What if that particular machine was in for repairs? What if an elite took over the shade and gunned him down? What if some bright light decided to close the outer doors? But none of those fears were realized as the aircraft came to life, turned toward the planet that hung outside of the bay doors, and raced into the night. Energy beams followed and tried to bring the Banshee down, but ultimately fell short. They were free once more. Alright, section 6, the Maw. Here we go, right where we're supposed to be. Picture, aftermath. It's the chief standing above some, looks like some FUD forms somewhere. We don't get a really good picture of it. Chapter 12. Delta, plus 76, 18, 56. Spartan 117 mission clock. Commandeered Banshee on approach to the Pillar of Autumn. The Banshee screamed through the narrow valley and out over an arid wasteland. The vehicle's shadow raced ahead, as if it was eager to reach the Pillar of Autumn first. The Master Chief felt the slipstream fold in behind the aircraft's nose and tug at his armor. It felt good to be out of the twisting corridors and cramped compartments, if only for a short while. The first sign of the ship's presence on the ring-world surface was a 100-meter deep trench the Autumn's hull had carved into the skin of Halo. It started where the cruiser had first touched down, vanished where the vessel had bounced into the air, and reappeared a half a click further on. From there, the depression ran straight as an arrow to the point where the ship had finally come to rest, with its blunt bow protruding out over the edge of a massive cliff. There were other aircraft in the area as well, all of which belonged to the Covenant, and they had no reason to suspect the incoming Banshee, not yet, at any rate. The Spartan, who was eager to make his approach look normal, chose one of the many empty lifeboat bays that lined the starship's starboard side and bored in. Unfortunately, the engine cut out at the last moment. The Banshee hit the Autumn's hull, and although the Spartan was able to bail out, the alien vehicle fell to the rocks below. Not the low visibility arrival he had hoped for. Still, given Cortana's plans for the vessel, his presence would remain secret for the long way. We needed to get to the bridge, Cortana said. From there we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough of the systems below to destroy the ring. Shouldn't be a problem, the chief commented as he made his way towards the tiny airlock. I don't know who's better at blowing things up, you or me. The moment he stepped outside, he saw a cluster of red dots appear on his motion detector and knew some nasties were lurking off to his left. The only question was, which hostiles did he face? The Covenant or the Flood? Given a choice, he'd take the Covenant. Maybe, just maybe, the Flood hadn't located this ship yet. The passageway ended to the right, which meant he had little choice but to turn left. Rather than run into the Covenant or the Flood, the Spartan came under attack from a flock of sentinels. Uh-oh, Cortana said as the non-com opened fire. It looks like the monitor knows we're here. I wonder if he knows what we're up to, the chief mused. A sentinel exploded, another hit the deck with a loud clang, and the Master Chief shifted fire to the third. Yeah, he's after my head, but it's you that he really wants. The AI made no reply as the third machine exploded, and the chief made his way down the hall using lifeboat bays for cover. 2 additional sentinels appeared, were blown out of the air, and turned into scrap. Soon after, they arrived at the end of the corridor, took a right and spotted an open maintenance hatch. Not ideal, since he didn't relish the thought of having to negotiate such tight quarters, but there didn't seem to be any other choice. So he ducked inside, found himself in a maze, and blundered about for a while before spotting a hatch set flush to the deck in front of him. That's when a group of infection forms swarmed up out of a hole, and the chief's questions were answered. It appeared that the Flood had located the Autumn and already taken up residence there. He swore under his breath, backed away, and hosed the Flood with bullets. He eased forward and looked down through the floor hatch. He saw a carrier form and knew they were bound to be more. He dropped a plasma grenade down through the hole, backed away, and took a certain amount of pleasure in the ensuing explosion. The maintenance tunnels didn't seem to be taking him where he needed to go, so he dropped through the hole, crash-landed, crushed a handful of infection forms, and shot 2 more. The blood-splattered corridor was messy but well lit. He pried open a wall-mounted locker and was pleased to find 4 frag grenades and spare ammo. He quickly stowed them and moved on. 2 sentinels nosed around the corner, opened fire with their lasers, and got what they deserved. They might have been looking for us, Cortana observed, but it's my guess they were assigned for flood control. The theory made sense, but didn't really help, as the Master Chief was forced to fight Sentinels and Flood, and the Covenant, while he made his way through a series of passageways and into the ship's heavily damaged mess, where a large contingent of elites and grunts were waiting to have him for lunch. There were a lot of them, too many to handle with the assault weapon alone, so he served up a couple of grenades. One of the elites was blown to pieces by the overlapping explosions. Another lost a leg, and a grunt was thrown halfway across the room. They'd come full circle. He'd blasted Covenant troops apart before they crash-landed. And here he was again. The enemy just didn't learn, he thought. There was a survivor, however, a tough elite who threw a plasma grenade of his own and missed by a matter of centimeters. The Master Chief ran and was clear of the blast zone by the time the device went off. The elite charged, took a better part of a full clip, and finally slammed into the decks dead. It was a short distance to the burned-out bridge where a Covenant security team was on duty. Word had been passed. They knew the human was on his way and opened fire the moment they saw him. Once again, the Spartan made use of the grenades to even the odds, then crushed the head of an elite with his fist. The alien's head was turned into pulp and its body collapsed like a puppet with no strings. The armor gave him enough strength to flip the warthog over. Then, just when he thought the battle was done, a grunt shot him in the back. The audible went off as his armor sought to recharge itself. A second shot, delivered with sufficient speed, would kill him. Time seemed to slow the Master Chief's turn as the Master Chief turned to his right. The grunt, who had been hiding inside an equipment cabinet, froze as the armored alien not only swiveled, which not only survived what should have been a fatal shot, but swiveled to face him. They were only an arm's length away from each other, which meant that the Master Chief could reach out, rip the breather off of his assailant's face, and close the door on him. There was a loud click, followed by a wild hammering, as the Chief made his way forward to the spot where Captain Keyes had issued his orders. Cortana appeared over the control panel in front of him. Everywhere the AI looked, she saw burned-out equipment, blood-stained decks, and smashed viewports. She shook her head sadly. I leave home for a few days and look what happens. Cortana brought a hand up to her semi-transparent forehead. This won't take long. There, that should give us enough time to make it to the lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation. The next voice the Chief heard belonged to 343 Guilty Spark. I'm afraid that's out of the question, Cortana groaned. Oh, hell. The Chief brought his weapon up and saw no sign of the monitor or his sentinels. That didn't prevent the construct from babbling in his ears, though. The AI had tapped into his comm system. Ridiculous that you would imbue your warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge. Wouldn't you worry it might be captured or destroyed? Cortana frowned. He's in my data arrays. A local tap. Though nowhere near the bridge, the monitor was on board and flittered from one control panel to the next, sucking information out of Cortana's non-sentient subprocessors with the ease of someone vacuuming a set of drapes. You can't imagine how exciting this is, to have a record of all our lost time. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of categorization. To think that you would destroy this installation, as well as this record. I'm shocked. Almost too shocked for words. He stopped the self-destructive sequence, Cortana warned. Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? Spark demanded. You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and... The rest of 343 Guilty Spark's words were chopped off as if someone had thrown a switch. At least I still have control over the comm channels, Cortana said. Where is he? The Chief asked. I'm detecting taps throughout the ship, Cortana replied. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do. The Spartan stared at the hologram in surprise. This was a first, and it made her seem more human somehow. How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields? Not much, Cortana replied. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why? He produced a grenade, tossed the device into the air, and caught it again. The AI's eyes widened as she nodded. Okay, let's go. The Spartan turned and started to leave. Chief Cortana said, Sentinels. In unison, the machines attacked. Major Silva stood at what amounted to parade rest, feet spread, hands clasped behind his back, and he looked out over the landing pads, while the men and women under his command made final preparations for the assault on the Covenant ship Truth and Reconciliation. 15 Banshees, all scrounged from different sites across Halo's embattled surface, sat awaiting for the order to launch. Pelicans 3 of 4 that the humans had left squatted ramps down as heavily loaded Marines filed aboard. Each of the surviving 236 Leathernecks was armed with weapons appropriate to the mission at hand. Not long-range stuff like rocket launchers or sniper rifles, but assault weapons, shotguns, and grenades, all of which were lethal within enclosed spaces, and would be effective against both Covenant and the Flood. Naval personnel, and there were 76 of them, were armed with Covenant plasma rifles and pistols, which, thanks to their light weight and the fact that there was no need to tote additional ammo, left the Swabbies free to carry tools, food, and medical supplies. They had orders to avoid combat if possible and concentrate on running to the ship. Some, a group of 16 individuals, had skills considered to be critical to each one and had been given 2 Marine bodyguards. Assuming that Cortana and the Master Chief were able to complete their mission, they would take one of the Autumn's remaining lifeboats and rendezvous with the Truth and Reconciliation in space. Annoying though she sometimes was, the officer knew Cortana would be able to pilot the alien vessel and get them home. Failing that, Silva hoped that Wellesley, with help from the naval personnel, would be able to take the cruiser through slip space, following protocols, and eventually arriving back at Earth. An event he had already planned for, right down to what he would wear, and a short but moving speech for the media. As if summoned by his thoughts, Wellesley chose that moment to intrude on the officer's reverie. The AI who rode in, an armored matrix slung from Silva's shoulder, was characteristically unapologetic. Lieutenant McKay called in, Major, Force 1 is in place. Silva nodded and said, Good. Now, if they can lay low for the next couple of hours, we'll be in good shape. I have every confidence in the lieutenant, the AI replied plainly. The implication was obvious. While Wellesley had faith in McKay, the AI had concerns where the lieutenant's superior was concerned. Silva sighed. Had the artificial intelligence been human, the officer would have put him in his place long ago, but Wellesley wasn't. He wasn't human. He couldn't be manipulated the same, or in the same fashion that flesh and blood subordinates could be. And, like the human on whom he had modeled himself, tended to speak his mind. All right, the Major said reluctantly. What's the problem? The problem, Wellesley began, is the Flood. If the plan is successful, and we manage to take the Truth and Reconciliation, there will almost certainly be Flood forms on board. In fact, based on what Cortana and I have been able to piece together, that's the only reason the vessel remains where it is. All of the necessary repairs have been made, and Covenant forces are trying to sterilize the ship's interior prior to lifting off. Which answers your question, Silva said, struggling to contain his impatience. By the time we take over, most of the Flood will be dead. Once underway, I'll dispatch the hunter-killer teams to find the survivors, with the exception of a few specimens, which I will place under heavy guard, and the rest will be injected into space. There, are you satisfied? No, Wellesley replied firmly. Were a carrier formed to escape onto Earth's surface, the entire planet could fall. This threat is dangerous, as if not more so than the Covenant. Cortana and I agree no flood form can be allowed to leave this system. Silva took a quick look around to make sure no one was close enough to hear him, and let the anger enter his voice. Both you and Cortana have a tendency to forget one very important fact. I'm in command here, and you're not. And I defy you to find any where in my orders that identifies a threat to Earth bigger than the goddamn Covenant. Your role is to provide advice. Mine is to make decisions. It's my belief that we could find better ways to combat the flood if our scientists had live specimens with which to work with. More than that, our people need to see this new enemy, know how dangerous they are, and believe that they can be conquered. Wellesley considered taking that debate one step further by pointing out that Silva's ambitions might well have clouded his judgment, but knew it would be a waste of time. That's your final decision? Yes, it is. Then God helped you, the AI replied gravely, because if your plan fails, no one else will have the power to do so. The compartment, a space untouched by the fighting, had once served as a ready room for the ship's long swords, pelicans, and shuttle pilots. Now, with no modifications, other than the installation of some crude sleeping accommodation, a black table with some food on it, and crates of supplies, the room functioned as an unofficial HQ for Covenant forces stationed on board the Pillar of Autumn. The command staff, or what was left of it, sat slumped in the uncomfortable alien chairs, many too tired to move, and stared up at their leader. His name was Ontami, and he was confused, frustrated, and secretly frightened. The situation aboard the Autumn had deteriorated dramatically. In spite of the efforts to stop them, flood forms continued to trickle into the ship. The disgusting filth had even managed to seize control of the ship's engineering spaces before a new enemy, one which was inimical to Covenant and flood forms alike, sent an army of sentinels into the ship and took control of the engine room. Now, as if to prove that Ontami was truly cursed, still another threat had arrived on the scene, and he was reluctant to share the news with the already exhausted elites arrayed in the front of him. So, Ontami began, lamely, it seems that the human crashed a Banshee into the side of the ship and is now on board. A veteran named Kasumi frowned. A human? As in a single human? With respect, Commander, one human is, more or less will hardly make a difference. Ontami swallowed. Yes, well, normally I would agree with you. Except this human is somewhat unusual. First, because he wears special armor. Second, because it appears that he's on some sort of mission. And third, because he single-handedly killed every member of Security Team 3, which had responsibility for the command and control deck. Unnoticed by those in front of him, the seemingly lethargic officer known as Huku Umami started to look interested. He sat up straighter and began to pay close attention. Having chosen a seat in the last row, Zamami found it difficult to hear. This discussion continued. One human accomplished all of that? Kasumi demanded incredulously. That hardly seems possible. Yes, Otami agreed, but he did. Not only that, but having accomplished whatever he entered the control area to do, he left and is somewhere else on board the ship. The elite scanned the faces in front of him. Who has the skill and courage required to find an alien and kill him? The response came with gratifying speed. "I do," Zamami said, now on his feet. Onto me peered into the harsh human lights. "Who's that, Umami?" the elite lied. "Ah, yes," Onto me replied gratefully. "A commando. Just the sort of person we need to get rid ourselves of this two-legged vermin. The mission is yours. Keep me informed." Now, turning our attention to those new airborne mechanisms. Later, as the meeting ended, Kazumi went looking for the volunteer, fully intending to compliment the young officer on his initiative. But like the human the elite was supposed to find, the elite officer had disappeared. Having fought his way clear of the bridge, the Master Chief made his way through a series of passageways, ran into more flood, and gunned them down. Cortana figured that they could access the engine room via the cryo chamber, and that was where the Chief was headed. The problem was, he kept running into jammed hatches, locked doors, and other obstacles that kept him from taking a direct route. After he moved through a large dark room strewn with weapons, the Chief heard the sounds of combat coming from the area beyond the closed hatch. He paused, heard the noises die away, and slipped out into the corridor. Bodies lay all about. As he slid along a bulkhead, saw spikes sticking up over a cargo module, and felt his blood run cold. A hunter, or more accurately, two hunters, since they traveled in pairs. Lacking a rocket launcher, the Chief turned to the only heavy-duty firepower he had, grenades. He threw 2 grenades in quick succession and saw the behemoth go down, and heard the roar and outrage of the second hunter as it charged. The Spartan fired just to slow the alien down, back through a hatch, and gave thanks as the doors closed. That gave him 2 or 3 seconds that he needed to plant his feet, pull another grenade, and prepare to throw it. The hatch opened. The fragmentation grenade flew straight and true, and the explosion knocked the beast off of its feet. The deck shook as the body hit. The hunter attempted to rise, but fell under the hail of armor-piercing bullets. The Master Chief gave the corpse a wide berth as he left the room, and passed back into the hall. As he made his way through the ship corridors, he saw blood-spattered bulkheads, bodies sprawled in every imaginable posture of death, blown hatches, sparks flying out of junction boxes, and a series of small fires, which, thanks to a lack of combustible materials, seemed to be fairly well contained. He heard the sounds of automatic weapons fire somewhere ahead, and passed through another hatch. Inside, a fire burned at the point where 2 large pipes traversed a maintenance bay. He was close to the cryo chamber, or thought he was, but needed to find a way in. Hesitant to jump through the flames, unless it was absolutely necessary, he took a right turn instead. The sounds of combat grew louder as the hatch opened onto a large room. A full array of flood forms were battling a clutch of sentinels. He paused, shouldered his weapon, and fired. Sentinels crashed, carrier forms exploded, and everyone fired at one another in a mad melee of crisscrossing energy beams, 7.62mm projectiles, and exploding needles. Once the sentinels had been put out of action, most of the flood had been neutralized. The Chief was able to cross the middle of the room, climb a ladder, and gain access to a catwalk above. From that vantage point, he could look across into the maintenance control room, where a couple of sentinels were hard at work trying to zap a ground of flood, none of whom were willing to be toasted without putting up a fight. The combatants were too busy to worry about stray humans, however, and the Nomcom took advantage of that as to work his way down the walkway and into the control room. And that, as he soon learned, was a big mistake. It wasn't too bad at first, or didn't seem to be, as he destroyed both of the sentinels and went to work on the flood. But every time he put one down, it seemed as if 2 more were arrived to take his place, soon forcing him onto a defensive. He retreated into an antechamber adjacent to the control room. The human had little choice but to place his back against a locked hatch. The larger forms came in 2s and 3s, while the infection forms came in swarms. Some of the assault seemed to be at random, but many appeared to be coordinated as one, or two, or three combat forms as they hurled themselves forward, die under the assault weapon's thundering fire, and fall as the Spartan ran out of ammo and more carrier forms waddled into the fray. He slung his AR, drew the shotgun briefly, hoping there would be a lull during which to reload and open fire on the bloated monstrosities before the force exerted by their exploding bodies could do any harm to him. Then, with newly spawned infection forms flying in every direction, it was cleanup time, followed by a desperate effort to reload both weapons again before the next wave of creatures attempted to roll over him. He dropped into a pattern of fire and movement. He made his way through the ships closer to the engineering spaces, pausing only to pour fire into knots of targets of opportunity. Then, he quickly disengaged, reloaded, and ran farther into the ship. The noise generated by his own weapons hammered as in the Master Chief's ears. The thick, gagging odor of blood clogged his throat, and his mind eventually grew numb from all of the killing. After dispatching a Covenant combat team, he crouched behind a support strut and fed rounds into the shotgun. Without warning, a combat form leaped on his back and smashed a large wrench into his helmet. His shield dropped away from the force of the blow, which allowed an infection form to land on his visor. Even as he staggered under the impact and pawed at the form's slick body, a penetrator punched its way through his neck seal, located his bare skin, and sliced it open. The Spartan gave a cry of pain, felt the tentacle slide down towards the spine, and knew it was over. Though unable to pick up a weapon and kill the infection form directly, Cortana had other resources, and rushed to use them. Carefully, not to drain too much power, the AI diverted some energy away from Mjolnir armor and made use of it to create an electrical discharge. The infection form started to vibrate as the electricity coursed through it. The chief jerked as the flood form's penetrator delivered a shock to his nervous system, and the pod popped, misting the Spartan's visor with green blood sprays. The chief could see well enough to fight, however, and did so, killing the wrench-wielding combat form with a burst of bullets. "Sorry about that," Cortana said, as the Spartan cleared the area around him. "I couldn't think of anything else to do." "You did fine," he replied, pausing to reload. "That was close." Another 2 or 3 minutes passed before the flood gave up, and he could take the moment necessary to remove his helmet, jerk the penetrator out from under his skin, and slap a self-adhering antiseptic battle dressing over the wound. It hurt like hell. The Spartan winced as he lowered the helmet back over his head and sealed his suit. Then pausing, only to kill a couple of stray infection forms, and still looking for a way to gain entry to the cryo chamber, the chief made his way through a number of passageways, into a maze of maintenance tunnels, and out of a corridor where he spotted a red arrow on the deck along with the words engineering. Finally, a break. No longer concerned with finding a way into cryo, the Nomcom passed through a hatch and entered the first passageway he'd seen that was well lit, free of bloodstains, and not littered with corpses. A series of turns brought him to a hatch. "Engine room located," Cortana announced. "We're here." The Spartan heard humming and knew that 343 Guilty Spark was somewhere in the vicinity. He had already started to back through the hatch when Cortana said, "Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option will be to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should be enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust coupling that will expose the shaft that leads to the primary fusion core." "Oh good," the Spartan replied. "I was afraid it might be complicated." The chief reopened the hatch, stepped out into the engine room, An infection form flew straight at his faceplate. The attack on the Truth and Reconciliation came with mind-numbing speed as a wing of 15 Banshees came screaming out of the sun, attacked the nearly identical number of Covenant aircraft assigned to fly cover for the cruiser, and knocked half of them out of the sky during the first 60 seconds of combat. Then, even as individual dogfights continued, Lieutenants Cookie, Peterson, and his fellow Pelican pilot delivered Silva, Wellesley, and 45 heavy-armed Marines into the enemy cruiser's shuttle bay, where the first Leathernecks, off the ramp, smothered the Covenant security team in a hail of bullets, secured all of the hatches, and sent a team of 15 Helljumpers racing for the ship's control room. Outside, Roger? Conscious of the fact that occupying the control room wouldn't mean much less they owed engineering as well, the humans launched a nearly simultaneous ground attack. Thanks to the previous effort, in which the Master Chief and a group of Marines had entered the ship looking for Captain Keyes, McKay had the benefit of everything learned during that mission, including a detailed description of the gravity lift, video of the interior corridors, and operational data which Cortana had siphoned out of the ship's systems. Not too surprisingly, security around the gravity lift had been tripled since the previous incursion, which meant that even though McKay and her force of Helljumpers had been able to creep within the meters of the hill on which the gravity field was focused, they still had 6 hunters, 12 elites, and a mixed bag of grunts and jackals to cope with before they could board the vessel above. Having anticipated that problem, McKay had equipped her 15-person team with 8 rocket launchers, all of which were aimed squarely at the hunters. The Covenant flown Banshees had just come under attack, and the spined monsters were staring up in a nearly cloudless sky when McKay gave the word now. All 8 launchers fired 1, then 2 rockets, putting a total of 16 of the shape charges on the aliens, so that the hunters never had a chance to fight as a series of red and orange explosions blew them apart. Even as gobbets of raw meat continued to rain out of the sky, the launchers were loaded, and another flight of rockets was sent on its way. 3 or 4 of the elites had been killed during the initial attack, which meant that some of the survivors were targeted by as many as 2 missiles, and simply ceased to exist as the powerful 102mm rounds detonated. Those who survived the volley, and there weren't many, fell quickly as the rest of the team hurled grenades at the enemy position and hosed them with automatic fire. Total elapsed time, 36 seconds. A full minute was consumed racing up the hill and greasing the guard at the top, which meant that 136 had passed by the time the humans appeared inside the Truth and Reconciliation, slaughtered the grunts on guard duty, and deactivated the lift. Jenkins was chained between a pair of burly Marines. McKay waved a trio forward. "Let's go, Marines. We're supposed to take the engine room, so let's get to work." Jenkins, or what remained of Jenkins, could smell the flood. They were there, hiding in the ship, and he struggled to tell McKay that. But the only thing that came out of a series of grunts and hoots, the humans had taken the ship, but they had taken something else as well, something that could kill every single one of them. Zamami ushered Yap Yap into the heavily guarded Covenant Communications Center and gave the grunt a moment to look around. The space had once housed all the communications gear associated with the Pillar of Autumn's auxiliary fighters, shuttles, and transports. Human gear had been ripped out to make room for Covenant equipment, but everything else was pretty much in the same configuration. A team of 6 comm-techs were on duty, all with their backs to the center of the room. Banks of equipment arrayed in front of them. A constant murmur of conversation could be heard via the overheard speakers, some of which overhead speakers, some of which was punctuated by the sounds of combat as orders went out and reports came back in. "This is where you will sit," the elite explained, pointing toward a vacant chair. "All you have to do is listen to the incoming traffic, make note of the reports that pertain to the human, and pass the information along to my radio. He has an objective, we can be sure of that, and once we know where he's going, I'll be there to greet him. I know you would prefer to be in on the kill, but you're the only one individual I can trust to handle my communication, so I hope you understand." Yap Yap, who didn't want to be anywhere near the kill, tried to look downcast. "I'll do my part, Commander, and take pleasure in the team's success." "That's the spirit," Zamami said encouragingly. "I knew I could count on you. Now sit down at this console, put on that headset, and get ready to take some notes. We know he left what the humans refer to as the bridge, fought a battle near the main entrance control room, and was last spotted heading towards the engine room. We don't have any personnel in that compartment at the moment, but that doesn't matter to me, because the real challenge is to figure out where he's headed next. You feed the information to me, I'll take my combat team to the right place, and the human will enter the trap. The rest will be easy." Yap Yap remembered previous encounters with the human, felt a chill run down his spine, and took a seat. Something told him that when it came to the final confrontation between the elite and the human, it might be many things, but it would not be easy. The engine room hatch opened. An infection form went for the Master Chief's face, and he fired a quarter of a clip into it. A lot more bullets than the target required, but the memory of how the penetrator had slipped under the surface of his skin was still fresh in his mind, and he wasn't about to allow any of the pods near his face again, especially with a hole in his neck seal. A red nav indicator pointed the way towards the ramp at the far end of the enormous room. He pounded his way up onto a raised platform, ran past banks of controls, and ducked through a hatch that led to the level 2. He followed a passageway out into an open area and then up a ramp to level 3. Near the top, a pair of combat forms fell to his well-placed fire. He policed the fallen creatures' ammo and grenades and kept going. "Not acceptable, Reclaimer," 343 Guilty Spark intoned. "You must surrender the construct." The chief ignored the monitor, made his way up to level 3, and encountered a reception party comprised of Flood. He opened fire, took 2 combat forms and a carrier down off the top, and backed away in order to reload. Then, with a fresh clip in place, he opened fire again, cut the nearest form off at the knees, tossed a grenade into the crowd behind him, and the frag detonated and blew them to hell. Quick bursts of fire were sufficient to finish the survivors and allow the Master Chief to reach the far end of the passageway. A group of forms were waiting there to greet him, but quickly gave way to the determined assault as he made his way up the blood-slicked steel and through the hatch to the top of the ramp. He moved on to level 3 catwalk and immediately started to take fire. There was total chaos as the sentinels fired on the Flood. The Flood shot back, and everyone seemed to want a piece of him. It was important to concentrate, however, to focus on his mission, so the Spartan made a mad dash for the nearest control panel. He hit the control labeled open, heard a beeper go off, followed by the sound of Cortana's voice. "Good. Step 1 is complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalytic explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cell." "Oh," the petty officer said, as he jumped down on a thick slab of duracrete and felt it start to move. "I thought I was supposed to throw a grenade into the hole. That's what I said." The chief grinned as a brightly lit rectangular slot appeared, and he tossed a grenade in through the opening. The ensuing explosion threw bits of charred metal around the smoke-filled compartment. 1 down and 3 to go, the Spartan told himself, as sentinels fired and laser beams hit his chest. Thanks to the lightning-fast and extremely well-coordinated nature of the attack, the humans controlled more than 80% of the Truth and Reconciliation, and were preparing to lift off. Those compartments not under human control could be dealt with later on. There hadn't been any contact with Cortana for a while, and Silva intended to play it safe. If Halo was about to blow, he wanted to be far away from it when that took place. The cruiser's control room was a scene of frantic activity as Wellesley wrestled with the ship's non-sentient nav computer. Naval personnel struggled to familiarize themselves with all manner of alien control systems, and Silva gloated over his latest coup. The attack had been so fast, so successful, that his Marines had captured a prophet who claimed to be an important member of the Covenant's ruling class. Now, safely locked away, the alien was slated to become yet another element of Silva's triumphant return to Earth. The officer smiled as the ship's gravity locks were released and the hull swayed slightly in response, and the final pre-flight checks began. Many decks below, McKay felt someone touch her arm. "Lieutenant, do you have a moment?" Though not in the same chain of command, Lieutenant Commander Gale Purdy outranked the Hell Jumper, which was why McKay responded by saying, "Yes, ma'am, what can I do for you?" Purdy was an engineering officer and one of those 16 individuals who raided bodyguards, both of whom had their backs to the officer and were facing out. She was middle-aged, stout, with ginger-colored hair. Her eyes were serious and locked with McKay's. "Step over here. I'd like to show you something." McKay followed the officer over to a large tube that served to bridge the 1-meter gap between one blocky-looking installation and the next. Jenkins, who had no choice but to go wherever his Marine guards went, was forced to follow. "See that?" the naval officer inquired, pointing at the tube. "Yes, ma'am," McKay answered, mystified as to what such a structure could possibly have to do with her. "That's an access point for the fiber optic pathways that links the control room to the engines," the engineer explained. "If someone were to sever that connection, the power plants would run wild. There may be a bypass somewhere, but we haven't found it. Given the fact that 20% of the ship remains under Covenant control, I suggest that you post a guard on this piece of equipment until all of the Covenant are under lock and key." Purdy's suggestion had the force of an order, and McKay said, "Yes, ma'am, I'll take care of it." The naval officer nodded as the deck tilted and forced both women to grab onto the fiber channel. 2 people were thrown to the deck. Purdy grinned. "Pretty sloppy, huh? Captain Keyes would have a fit." Silva wasn't worried about the finer points of ship handling, as the final loads of UNSC personnel were deposited in the shuttle bay. The Pelicans were secured and the outer doors were closed, and the Truth and Reconciliation struggled to break the grip that Halo had on her hull. No, Silva was satisfied merely to get clear of the surface, to feel the deck vibrate as the cruiser's engine struggled to push the countless tons of dead weight up through the Ringworld's gravity well to the point where the ship would break free. Spurred into action by the vibration, or perhaps just tired of waiting, the Flood chose that moment to attack the engine room. A vent popped open and an avalanche of infection forms poured out and came under immediate fire. Jenkins went berserk and jerked at his chains, gibbering incoherently as the Marine guards struggled to bring him under control. The battle lasted for less than a minute before all of the flood forms were killed and the vent was sealed, and a cover welded into place. But the attack served to illustrate the concerns McKay already had. The Flood were likely an extremely deadly virus, and it was naive to believe that they could be controlled by anything short of extermination. The Marine used her status as CO to get through to Silva. gave a report on the attack, and finished by saying, "It's clear that the ship is still infected, sir. I suggest we put down and sterilize every square centimeter prior to lifting off again." "Negative, Lieutenant," Silver replied grimly. "I have reason to believe that the halo is going to blow, and soon. Besides, I want some specimens, so see what you can do to capture some of the ugly little bastards." "The lieutenant is correct," Wellesley put in dispassionately. "The risk was too great. I urge you to reconsider." "My decision is final," Silva growled. "Now return to your duties, and that's an order." McKay broke the connection. The military incorporated many virtues, in her mind at least, one of the most important of which was duty. Duties were not just to the Corps, but to the billions of people on Earth to whom she was ultimately responsible. Now faced with the conflict between military discipline, the glue that held everything together, and duty, the purpose of it all, what was she supposed to do? The answer, strangely enough, came from Jenkins, who, having been privy to her end of the conversation, jerked at his chain. The action took one of the guards by surprise. He fell as Jenkins lunged in the direction of the fiber optic connection, and was still trying to regain his feet when the combat form ran out of slack and came up short. Seconds later, the Marines had Jenkins back under control. Having failed to do what he knew was right, and with his chain stretched tight, Jenkins looked imploringly into McKay's eyes. McKay realized that the decision now lay in her hands, and that, although it was horrible, almost beyond comprehension, it was simple as well. So simple that even the grotesquely ravaged Jenkins knew where his duties still lie. Slowly and deliberately, the Marine crossed the deck to the point where the guard stood, told him to take a break, took one last look around, and triggered a grenade. Jenkins, still unable to speak, managed to mouth the words, "Thank you." Silva was too many decks removed to feel the explosion or to hear the muffled thump, but was able to witness the results firsthand. Someone yelled, "The controls are gone!" The deck tilted as the Truth and Reconciliation did a nose over, and Wellesley made one last comment. "You taught her well, Major. Of that you can be proud." Then the bow struck. A series of explosions rippled the length of the hull, and the ship, as well as all those aboard, ceased to exist. Wow. "You sure?" Zamami demanded, his voice slightly distorted by both the radio and the increasing amount of static. Yep, I wasn't sure of anything, other than the fact that the ports flowing around him were increasingly negative. As Covenant forces came under heavy fire from both the Flood and the Sentinels, something had caused a rock to form down in the grunt's abdomen and made him feel slightly nauseated. But it would never do to say that, not to someone like Zamami, so he lied instead. "Yes, Commander, based on the reports and looking at the schematics here in the communication center, it looks like the human will have little choice but to exit via this hatch, make his way to a lift, and go up to a service corridor that runs along the ship's spine." "Good work, Yap," the elite said. "We're on our way." For reasons he wasn't entirely sure of, and in spite of his many failings, the grunt felt a strange sense of affection for the elite. "Be careful, Commander. The human is extremely dangerous." "Don't worry," Zamami replied. "I have a surprise for our adversary. A little something that will even the odds. I'll call you the moment he's dead." Yap said, "Yes, Commander," heard the click and knew it was the last time he would ever hear the officer's voice. Not because he believed that Zamami was going to die, but because he believed all of them were about to die. That's why the diminutive alien announced that he was going on a break, left the communication center, and never came back. Shortly thereafter, he loaded a day's worth of food plus a tank of methane into a Ghost, steered the vehicle out of the way from the Pillar of Autumn, and immediately found what he was searching for, a sense of peace. For the first time in many, many days, Yap was happy. As the final grenade went off, the Master Chief felt the shaft he was standing on shake in sympathy, and Cortana yelled into his ears, "That did it. The engines will now go critical. We have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We should move outside and get to the third deck elevator. It will take us to a Class 7 service corridor that runs the length of the ship. Hurry." The Chief jumped up onto the Level 3 platform, blasted a combat form, and turned towards the hatch, off to his right. It opened. He passed through and he ran the length of the passageway. A second door opened onto an area directly in front of the large service elevator. The Chief heard machinery whir, figured he had triggered a sensor, and waited for the lift to arrive. For the first time in hours, there was no immediate threat, no immediate danger, and the Spartan allowed himself to relax, fractionally. It was a mistake. "Chief," Cortana said, "get back!" Thanks to the warning, he was already backing through the hatch when the lift appeared in front from below, and the elite seated in the plasma turret opened fire. Special Ops Officer Zuka Zamami fired the Shade. The energy cannon took up most of the platform, leaving barely enough room for the grunts who had helped the elite wrestle this weapon aboard. The bolt flared blue, hit the hatch as it started to close, and slagged half of the door. He felt elation as the waves of energy slashed through the air towards the target. Soon, victory would be complete and his honor could be restored. Then he'd deal with that tiresome grunt yap yap. It was going to be a glorious day. "Damn," the Chief exclaimed. "Where did that come from?" "It looks like someone has been tracking you," Cortana said grimly. "Now get ready. I'll take control of the elevator and cause it to drop. You'll roll a couple of grenades into the shaft." Zamami saw the energy bolt hit the hatch, experienced a sense of exhilaration as the human hurried to escape, and felt the platform jerk to a halt. The elite had just fired again, just blown what remained of the human's cover away, when he heard a clank and the lift started to descend. "No!" he shouted, sure that one of the grunts were responsible for the sudden movement, and desperate lest the human escape his clutches. But it was too late, and there was nothing the smaller aliens could do as the elevator continued to fall. Then, even as his target vanished from sight and Zamami rallied at his subordinates, a couple of grenades tumbled down from above and rattled around the floor, and then exploded. The force of the blast lifted the elite up and out of his seat, gave him one last look at his opponent, and let him fall. He hit with a thud, felt something snap, and waited for his first glimpse of paradise. Cortana brought the lift back up. The Master Chief had little choice but to step over the gore-splattered platform and let it carry him toward the service corridor above. Cortana took advantage of the moment to work on the escape plan. "Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419. "Roger, Cortana," Fohammer said from somewhere above. I read you 5x5. The Master Chief felt a series of explosions shake the elevator, knew the ship was starting to come apart, and looked forward to the moment when he could be free of it. "The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Fohammer," Cortana continued. "Request immediate extraction. Be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal." "Affirmative, Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down here. Is everything okay?" The elevator shook again as the AI said, Negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought." Then, as the platform jerked to a halt and a piece of debris fell from somewhere above, the AI spoke to the Spartan. "We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evacuate now. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows." That sounded like excellent advice. The Master Chief ran through the hatch and into a bay full of warthogs, each stowed in its own individual slot. He chose one that was closest to the entry, jumped into the driver's seat, and was relieved when the vehicle started up. The countdown timer, which Cortana had projected onto his inside surface of his HUD, was not only running, but running fast. Or so it seemed to the chief as he drove out of the bay. Hooked a left to avoid a burning hog and plowed through a mob of Covenant and Flood. An elite went down, was sucked under the big off-road tires, and caused the vehicle to buck as it passed over him. The slope ahead was thick with infection forms. They popped like firecrackers as the human accelerated uphill, and plasma bolts raced to catch him from behind. Then, cautious lest he make a mistake and lose valuable time, he took his foot off the accelerator and paused at the top of the ramp. A large passageway stretched before him now, with walkways to either side, a pedestrian bridge in the distance, and a narrow service tunnel directly ahead. A couple of FUD forms were positioned on top of the entrance and fired down at him as he pushed the Warthog forward and nosed into the opening. The ramp sloped down. The Spartan braked as he was soon glad that he had something went boom. I'm going to reread that sentence. It doesn't make any sense. The ramp sloped down, the Spartan braked, and he was soon glad that he had as something went boom, and hurled pieces of jagged metal across the passageway in front of him. The chief took his foot off of the brakes, converted a carrier form into paste, and sent the LRV up the opposite slope. He emerged from the subsurface tunnel, and with a barrier ahead, he swung left and ran the length of the vertical wall. He saw a narrow ramp, accelerated up that slope, and jumped a pair of gaps that he never would have tackled had he been aware of them. He hit a level stretch, braked reflexively, and was thankful when the Warthog nosedived off the end of a causeway and plunged into another service tunnel. Now, with a group of Flood ahead, he pushed through them, crushed the monsters under his tires. "Nice job on that last section," Cortana said admiringly. "How did you know about the dive off the end?" "I didn't," the chief said, as the LRV lurched up out of the tunnel and nosed into another. "Oh." This passage was empty, which allowed the Spartan to pick up speed as he guided the Warthog up into a larger tunnel. The hog caught some air, and he put the pedal to the metal in an effort to pick up some time. The large passageway was smooth and clear, but took them onto the hell of flying metal, homicidal Flood, and laser-happy sentinels, all of whom tried to cancel his ticket while he paused, spotted an elevator ramp just to the left, and steered for it, even as crisscrossing energy beams sizzled across the surface of his armor and explored the interior of the vehicle. The Spartan fought to control the hog as the one tire rode up onto a metal curb and threatened to pull the entire vehicle off into the chaos below. It was difficult, with fire sleeting in from every possible direction, but the chief made it all of the necessary corrections and came down off the ramp, hooked a left, and found himself in a huge tunnel with central support pillars that marched off into the distance. Careful to weave back and forth between the pillars in order to improve his time, he rolled through a fight between the Flood and a group of Covenant, took fire from a flock of sentinels, and gunned the LRV out of another open area with a barrier ahead. A quick glance confirmed that another elevated ramp down the left side of the enormous passageway, so he steered for that. Explosions sent gouts of flame and smoke up through the gratings ahead of him and threatened to heave the Warthog off of the track. Once off of the ramp, things became a little easier as the Spartan entered a large tunnel, sped the lengths of it, braked into an open area, and pushed the vehicle down into a smaller service tunnel. Infection forms made loud popping sounds as the tires ate them alive. The engine growled, and the chief nearly lost it as he came out of the tunnel too fast, realized there was another subsurface passageway ahead, and did a nose-over that caused the front wheels to not only hit hard, but nearly flip the hog end over end. Only some last-minute braking and a measure of good luck brought the LRV down right side up and allowed the Master Chief to climb up out of the passageway and into the maze of pillars. He swore as he forced to wind his way between the obstacles while precious seconds came off the countdown clock, and every alien parasite and machine with a weapon took posture and pot shots at him while he did so. Then came a welcome stretch of straight and level pavement, a quick dip through a service tunnel, and a ramp into a sizable tunnel as Cortana called for evac. Cortana to Echo 419 requesting extraction now, on the double. Affirmative, Cortana, the pilot replied, as the Master Chief accelerated out onto a causeway. Wait, stop, Cortana insisted. This is where Foehammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here. The Spartan braked, heard a snatch of garbled radio traffic, and saw the UNSC dropship approach from the left. Smoke trailed behind the Pelican, and the reason was plain to see. A Banshee had slotted itself behind the transport and was trying to hit one of the ship's engines. There was a flash as the starboard power plant took a hit and burst into flames. The Chief could imagine Foehammer at the controls fighting to save her ship, eyeing the causeway ahead. Pull up, the Spartan shouted, hoping she could pancake it in, but it was too late. The Pelican lost altitude, passed under the causeway, and soon disappeared from sight. The explosion came 3 seconds later. Cortana said, Echo 419, and receiving no response, said she's gone. The Master Chief remembered the cheerful voice on the radio, the countless times the pilot had saved somebody's tail, and felt a deep sense of regret. There was a short pause while the AI tapped into what remained of the ship's system. There's a longsword docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it. Rubber screeched as the Chief put his foot to the floor, steered the Warthog through the hatch, down the ramp, and into the tunnels. Huge pillars marked the center of the passageway, and a series of concave gratings caused the LRV to wallow before it lurched up onto a smooth pavement again. Explosions sent debris flying from both sides of the tunnel and made it difficult to hear Cortana as she said something about full speed and some sort of gap. He hit the accelerator, but the rest was more a matter of luck rather than skill. The Master Chief pushed the hog up a ramp, felt the bottom drop out of his stomach, and the LRV threw through the air, dropped 2 or 3 levels, hit hard, slewed sideways, and came to a stop. The Chief wrestled with the wheel, brought the front end around, and glanced at the timer, which read 1, 10, and 20. 1 minute, 10 seconds, 20 mils left. He stamped on the accelerator. The Warthog shot ahead, raced through a narrow tunnel, then slowed as he spotted an array of horizontally stripped barrels that blocked the road ahead. Not only that, but the entire area was swarming with Covenant and Flood. The Master Chief jumped out, hit the ground running, and gunned an elite who had the misfortune of getting in the way. The fighter was straight ahead now, ramped down, waiting for him to come on board. Plasma bolts stuttered past his head, explosions hurled, debris in every direction. And then he was there, boots pounding on metal as he entered the ship. The raft came up just as the mob of Flood arrived. The longsword shook in sympathy as another explosion rocked the Pillar of Autumn, and the Spartan staggered as he made his way forward. Precious seconds were consumed as he dropped into the pilot's seat, brought the engines online, and took the controls. Here we go. The Chief made use of the ship's belly jets to push the longsword up off of the deck. He turned the fighter counterclockwise and hit the throttles. G-forces pushed him into his seat as the spacecraft exploded out of its bay and blasted up through the atmosphere. Yap Yap, who had made it to the edge of the foothills by then, heard a series of dull thuds and turned in time to see a line of red-orange flowers bloom along the length of the Autumn's much-abused hull. As the cruiser's fusion drives went critical, a compact sun blossomed on the surface of Halo. Its thermonuclear sphere carved a 5-kilometer crater into the super-dense ring material and sent powerful pressure waves rippling through the structure, both up and down spin of the explosion. The fireballs flattened and sterilized the surface terrain. Within moments, the yellow-white core had consumed all of the available fuel, collapsed upon itself, and winked out. Still spinning, but unable to withstand the forces exerted on this new weak point, the ring structure slowly tore itself apart. Huge chunks of debris tumbled end over end out into space. As a 500-kilometer-long section of the ring world's hull sliced through an even longer curve of brilliantly engineered metal earth and water and produced a cascade of eerily silent explosions. There was an insistent beeping sound as the words "engine temp critical" flashed on the control panel, and Cortana said, "Shut them down, we'll need them later." The Master Chief reached up to flick some switches, got up out of his seat, and arrived in front of a viewport in time to see the last intact piece of Halo's hull sheared in half by the dreadful slow-motion ballet of flying metal. For some reason, he thought the lieutenant, Melissa McKay, her calm green eyes, and the fact that he had never gotten to know her. Did anyone else make it? Scanning, the AI replied. She paused, and he could see her scan data roll across the main terminal. A moment later, she spoke again, her voice unusually quiet. "Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left." The Spartan winced. McKay, Fohammer, Keyes, and all of the rest of them. Dead. Just like the children he'd been raised with. Just like a part of himself. When Cortana spoke, it was as if the AI felt she had to justify what had transpired. "We did it. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada was obliterated. In the flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished." "No," the Chief replied, settling in behind the Longsword's controls. "The Covenant are still out there, and Earth is at risk. We're just getting started." That's it. There's some information about the author. There's an adjunct with some entries and reports that add value to the lore. I'm not going to read them to you. I encourage you to find the book and read it for yourself. Or find it and then come back and listen to it on YouTube and follow along with me. Wow, it's 2 down, guys. Thank you. Thank you for struggling through 2 books with me. We're just going to continue to get better. And, wow, thank you. The next book is going to be First Strike, starting next Thursday. And, of course, the bookmark will go with us. As always. Good Lord, thanks for being awesome with me today. If you guys give me just a minute here, I'm going to take these channel locks out of my pocket because I forgot they were in there and I've been sitting on them the whole time. I'm going to stow this book, reboot my coffee, and switch gears. Christ. I don't know where I'm going to
stretch for me, Daddy. Give me a big old stretch.
Thank you. Thank you for the stretch. I love it. Whew. Man. The Flood is such a good book. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Lieutenant McKay. Yes, choo-choo. Sup, nerds. Got the level 1 hype train. Thank you for the five gifted subs. Installation 00 during the reading. Viking, thanks for stopping by. Once again, the OST is provided by Installation 00's Ambient Wonders. Please go listen to it and check it out. I don't think that my reading would be as good as it is without the background music that supports me and is so great.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Thank you, Unknown McLeod, for the sub, the Prime sub. It helps. I appreciate you. And don't forget Lauren for the cheered bits. Man, yeah, you guys are amazing. Hey, give me a minute to go reboot my coffee, watch the chair for a second, take a look at all the fun stuff going on, and we're going to switch gears, change the channel, and play some Halo in a minute. Be right back. Coming? Whew, alright. Let me put on my audiobook tonight while I work, he says. Excited for First Strike, he says. Alright, I'm back. Hey, guys. Yeah. Let's get this going. And then we can go like... Come on, do what you're supposed to do. Come on, little fella. I got some more chill baritone choir for Halo on Pioneer Wonders. Sure, John will appreciate. Oh my god, this is my favorite Ambient Wonders, the one that I'm listening to right now. It's my favorite one that you make. 100%. I'm pretty sure I've listened to all of them, even the new ones at this point. And I always come back to this one. I don't know what it is. This and the Halo 3 opening, you know, with the piano. I believe that might be what it's called, the Halo 3 opening. Or are you talking about the one that I was playing? I believe it's Unforgotten, the one that you yeah, it's just the dark, like, CE hallway basically, and then it's just that baritone choir, the ASMR that you yeah, it's my favorite one that you post that you posted so far. But no, the Halo 3 opening, just the menu music, you know, like the dun 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 dun, and it's like piano, just like, and it's like the blue screen. I think it's Halo 3. It's like blue screen. And it feels like it's kind of sort of like looking out, and there's like lightning in the back. That's so like that one. That one always hits me in the feels. Always makes me kind of, you know, can't quite explain it, but definitely. We've arrived, by the way, everyone, into the launch bay on Twitch live. It is the open bay, so anybody who wants to come and enjoy you know, the mellow grind of Halo that we live every day, and just chat about things, you are more than welcome to come and be part of that. Yeah. I'm gonna put on my old outfit. I'm gonna put on another outfit that I haven't worn in a while before I start playing. Hey,
hello.
Zero, how are you doing, buddy?
How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome.
Just loading into Infinite now. If you've got a slot free.
Oh, I got a slot for you always. I will always make a slot for you. Thanks for coming by and reading and hanging out today.
Pleasure.
Yeah, I ultimately, you caught me a little. I started a little early today, and I went back and read a few pages from the previous chapter before, just because of what had happened with the internet last week. I just decided to go back and catch those few pages at the end of whatever we had, whatever had been posted, so I could post the next video, and then nobody will have to worry about skipping through several little short bullshit videos to figure it out. So yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Nice.
Heck yes. Heck yes. What about you? What have you been up to today? I'm sorry I got bailed on yesterday. I had so many people stop by all at once, just pulled me away.
Did you see the thing like in chat? Oh, you probably didn't actually. It was probably buried, but
The giant Spartan John with the coffee cup on the was that it?
the one with the mini Spartan John with the big head.
Oh yeah, it was like a bigger Spartan John. It was like the full body, but with the big head and the coffee cup. Yeah, it was like Chibi John.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a sticker in your server now as well. So.
Oh my god, that's so.
Where is he? Yeah.
I mean, that's so good. So good.
There he is. There you go.
It's so funny. I love it. I love it. He's got the little AR too, the Nerf AR. It's so funny. Nice.
Did you see the most recent outro?
I've not had a chance to see it yet. No. Is it silly?
You're gonna love it.
I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna love it. Yeah.
All right. I will have to go and catch up with it. What video did you post?
So I put it on the end of the Element Zero Mass Effect video.
Okay,
it's on the end of all videos going forward. So
okay, gotcha. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to check that out yet. Mass Effect, sadly for me, I've never played the franchise. I'm not.
No?
Nope, I have never. It just had never been. I've heard so many great things about it. It's just never been a.
I say this to everyone. If you can stomach a lot of almost all of the story being explored through like interactive dialogue with NPCs. If you can stomach that, if you can deal with a lot of dialogue, you'll love it. But if you're a gamer who doesn't really like to do back and forth in conversation a lot, it might grate on you a little bit.
Okay. I mean, boy, that's tough. I want to compare it to Fallout, but you haven't played Fallout, so.
No, but it's on my list. I've downloaded it. I'm gonna be starting up on it.
Wow.
Yeah,
which game are you gonna start with?
I was going to start with Fallout 4, as I've had recommended more than pretty much every other one.
Fallout 4, really?
Yeah. Which one would you recommend?
I think Fallout 4 is a really good game. They made some changes with Fallout 4 that added value to the game, like, as a game. But I almost feel like Fallout 3 is my... See, Fallout 3 was before they added fusion cores to power armor. So we knew that we knew that in Fallout 3 that we knew that the power armor was powered by fusion core. But the power armor was unlimited power. Like, you could take the core out of it. You couldn't take the core out of it in the game, but in the lore they'd take the core out of it and they could recharge it or store it or whatever. But in the game, in Fallout 3, you just put the armor on and it's powered forever. You just keep repairing it. In Fallout 4, they brought the idea of needing to find cores in the wasteland to continue to keep your armor powered, which made the power armor more of equipment than of armor, which I think sort of hurt that aspect of the game some. It forced people to play it forces you to sort of play Fallout a little bit different, because once I got my power armor, I just existed in power armor like the whole game. You can still do it, it's just harder.
Yeah, hold on.
Fallout New Vegas was kind of the big one, because that was sort of the change between what they had in Fallout 3 and what they made in Fallout 4, because they added crafting and a hardcore system where you could play the game where you absolutely had to eat and drink water or you would die. In regular Fallout, you could just starve, and it's less, like, bad. So, boy, if you're gonna... I don't think that you're gonna be wrong in any Fallout you pick, but I feel like Fallout 3 is my favorite. I don't know. Yeah. In any case, ask questions. Let me know. I have the Fallout Bible here, so I have, like, the strategy guide and all the stuff. So if you, like, get confused or get lost, what you're gonna find is, I would side quest a lot before I finish the main quest, because all of the lore is, like, all of the lore that you, like, for you being a lore person, there are so many things. And that's another reason why I almost say that, like, I would almost recommend that you privately play, like, Fallout 1 and 2, and then go, and 3, like, there's so much lore that wraps forever back into the history. Have you got a chance to watch the show yet?
No, me and Nat are finishing up another TV series, and then we're going to start Fallout. Yeah.
And you're going to watch that before you come and experience the games with us?
Yep.
Yeah, I like Fallout Tactics cosplay, but Fallout Tactics isn't technically part of the lore. There's like 3 games that were made that are good, that are not technically Fallout lore centric. Although they do provide 1 or 2 Easter eggs that did make it into the overarching lore. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I think you're gonna be excited, to find the kid in the refrigerator in the wasteland, to find out about aliens, to find every single vault and all the lore. Like, there are so many great content creators, but for you, Harry's right. MH Cosplay is right. Fallout 3 was the first time that they made it a first-person / third-person experience. Fallout 1 and 2 are, like, over-the-top, text down, more like RTS, even though they're role-playing games. It's a lot of, it's old-school gaming, like when we were kids, like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
What do you have first? Some firefight? Is that what you want? While we're waiting for people to pop? All right. Sweet. Perfect.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Yeah, so I'm excited for you. I'll be really excited to see how you absorb that and how you do that, and then your most detailed breakdowns. Like, could you imagine most detailed breakdown on the laser rifle, the laser pistol, like, the plasma pistol, the alien? There is so much, like, that your mind is gonna, like, write onto. Like I cannot wait to see what you do with Fallout in the
Yeah.
in the dark
Well,
times
yeah.
of Halo.
The most detailed breakdown rather of the power armor is already in works.
Oh my god, that's so cool. I can't.
So
Wow.
yeah, that's already,
Yeah.
already being.
Which power
Hashed
armor?
out.
Like all of it, or just some of it? Because there are so many versions of it.
There are so many variants. Yeah, I'm gonna focus in probably on like. I'll focus in on probably the maybe the T51, and then but also like do kind of like a history, so include
Okay.
the earlier tiers, and then also do like the prototype, the ones that didn't reach like full production and this, that, and the other. So I've already been reading up on the lore. So
Oh my god, yeah, the with Robco and the don't forget the don't forget, the Mr. Handy, like literally could you imagine I could imagine that you would be like that you could you could be the guy in our world that donates your voice to Codsworth. That could be you. Like, just a Mr. Handy floating in my house and it's Installation 00's voice like, "Welcome to the house, sir. Can I make you some coffee today?" Just floating in the house with your 3 arms and your razor saw hand. Your stim pack arm. Yeah. I mean, literally, there's just these balls that float around and, like, help you. Mr. Handy. It's, like, one of the best. .45 is iconic. 51 is just non-diamond in the rough through and through. T60 is the newest. Well, there is a T65, but it looks kind of garbo to me. I believe there's a T70 prototype in the lore somewhere. And then, obviously, the everybody's favorite Fallout armor is the Enclave power armor. But that's the XO1 armor, which is really cool armor, except for the helmet, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like the helmet of the XO1.
Yeah, it's got like a bird beak on it, which is sort of weird.
Exactly. Yeah, I prefer the helmets from the earlier platforms. They just look more, industrial, a little bit more iconic.
Yeah. And it's crazy because you get the T45, and the T45 helmet looks a lot like the T60. The T51 is sort of a big departure, right? Because you get it, it's more like a big rounded, it's a more like, what do you call that? There's a word I'm looking for. You would use it for a classic car. I don't want to say sleek. I don't want to say round. Yeah, the T51 is made for Operation Anchorage. Or do you mean made for, was it made for that DLC, or was it just made, like, for Alaska because of the terrain? Do you know, Harry? I'm not sure. But, made for that conflict specifically. Okay. Yeah, and that is my favorite armor by far, the T51. It's, like, clean. It's so clean and, like, round. Like, I don't know, classic. Like a piece of 50s, like, design. That's what I think I love the most about the Fallout universe, is it's like, we took the 1950s and the 1960s, like, all the best things that we dreamed and we thought was gonna happen that never happened, and we just said, what if we made a post-apocalyptic world where the bombs fell and that's the only shit that survived. I just love it. Yeah, that bird beak nose on the XL1 is terrible. The T60, I like what they did with the T60, where they made the nose sort of elongated, sort of like sort of like what the Nazi gas masks sort of looked like. Like I said, they just did a bunch of really good stuff, and then the XL1 is only the best because it's a better armor all around. And, like, I think that the armor looks good itself. It's just the helmet that's dumb. T60 on my list to build. Yeah, I've already been talking to some people about the possibility of repurposing some existing designs to construct some sort of 3D printed chassis to hang power armor off of from Fallout. I think that there might be a few people that already have some ideas in the works that we could misappropriate for other causes as well, and make some really cool stuff with that. So, yeah, the endless possibilities of the future are amazing for cosplay and the like. What I love about TV and stuff like this too is that with the Halo TV show and how they engineered those suits to have cooling and have like functionality, and with what Martin is doing with his Installation 00 brand and building the Mjolnir parts for real, you know, to try to build a functionally accurate suit with all the things that we have today, like the amazement and the amazingness that's gonna come from that. Like, just think about all of the other technology that we could spawn, you know, that we could spawn for goodness of everyone. Like, just awesome stuff could happen. I just stuck him in the balls. Did you guys see that? I literally stuck him in the balls with that spiker. He didn't even get a chance to shoot his trash can cannon. It's got 1% out of it. How the Hellfire is, but the Tesla armor looked coolest for a while. Well, yeah, I mean, you have these big, giant, like, electrified tubes sticking out of your shoulders, and then... yeah, that's cool stuff. Where are we going? We're going... where the hell is the... oh, it's back. It's out there. Okay. So, yeah, cool stuff. I'm excited for your tournament that we're gonna help. Are we helping you guys? Are we hosting that singles tournament? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're hosting it. Yeah.
I'm excited for that on the 25th. I've been telling everybody about it. Every stream we talk about it.
I'm gonna in my next video that I'm putting out on another little mystery in the Halo universe, a mysterious unidentified species. I'm putting like a bit of a shout out to the fact that we're doing that. So be prepared for a bit of an influx of people.
Heck yeah. It's so amazing. I'm so happy about it. Dude, we're 250-ish people in the Discord now. Like, most successful Discord I've ever built. Most successful community I've ever built. And what I keep hearing from everyone, what I love the most, is that people come and they tell me, they're like, you've built a place that people enjoy being part of. And I love that we can keep doing that. That's what I love about your place, too. Like, I wouldn't have done this if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much. Always. You are the best. Like, literally. Inspiring. Can't wait to see you again soon.
One does what one can.
Always humble to the end. Like, you know, I can't wait. I can't wait until you guys get a chance to come back. Fuck, I'm down. I can't wait until you guys get a chance to come down for HCS again. Not this year, but next year.
Ooh, shit. Yeah, not down as well.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited to see what you do with your BDU, which looks like it's coming together great. I can't wait to see some stuff that you put down on. Look at that, Chuck Thunder is got the hero rank already.
Hero.
And he's got my armor. He's wearing my armor on. I'm kind of thinking of events next year. Yeah, next year I'll be doing. Let's see. Well, there'll be Emerald City. There'll be SummerCon. There will be Emerald City and SummerCon as usual. And then after Emerald City and SummerCon, we'll do Washington State Gaming Expo, which we did this year. that one was a blast. We really did enjoy that this year, and then after Game Expo, we'll do SummerCon, HCS, and Grit City. That's currently what we have on the docket. Unless the awesome explodes.
The list.
Yeah, it's 5. I mean, it's the same 5 we did this year. I feel really good about it. And then my other favorite thing is after that, we're always open for more. So if the awesome, the awesome is going to take off someday, it's going to be so big that it's going to send us to places, maybe even to England, to see you at one of your local conventions, Zero. Which I think would be cooler than hell.
Oh, the way things seem to be shaping up behind the scenes with how the London HCS is being planned and getting set up as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's going like really big. So I've got a huge amount of faith that this being kind of a test the water to see if there's a market for it, and I have a feeling this is going to really like prove that there's a market for like Halo here in the UK. So I think that might start changing people's opinions on how often they should hold events here. So I think HCS Major, I think, will just become part of the course, so to speak, for the HCS kind of roadmap.
Nice.
It's looking insane.
That's gonna be awesome, and I wish that, I'm not trying to make it harder for me to compete and win at HCS Worlds, but I think it would be cool if the cosplay competition from each HCS event, if the winner of that event got was supported by 343 to come and compete in the main event. Or at least appear, because then some of the other great cosplayers and 405 people from around the country and the world would have an opportunity to show up in a big way, which I know the Comic-Cons, a lot of the Comic-Cons and other venues, other places where you can compete as a cosplayer, have similar things where they send you to a main, to where the main contest is. So I feel like that would also increase a little bit of hype, build some hype for HCS as well, because the cosplay, it really gives it to the Halo cosplayers only as well. Like, highlights the fact that that we put a lot of effort into what we do. That's Dragon Con is most next year. Oh, that's Fan Expo. HCS finale is on the list. Yeah, if you come up here to Seattle, you'll get to meet me and be part of that. Our 405, we put on a really good thing. I'm hoping that our booth will be at HCS this year, along with us. I'm hoping they'll allow us to have our booth. We didn't have it there last time, but Chris Pence, Parnitius Duke on the 405th, our head guy for the Pacific, he has worked really hard with a bunch of people to put together some really great stuff for our booth. You can see pictures of it. It was at FanX this year. Or not FanX, but, Washington State Game Expo. And, heck yeah. Admiral Preston J. Cole on a bicycle. I need to get better with my suits. Never pleased with how they turn out. Hey, Spartan John is never happy either, okay? But you still have to know that it's a process. Like, you are going to experience frustrating things with every cosplay that you build. But as long as we continue to innovate and just get better, that's all that matters. And, you know, no matter what it looks like, you know, I've seen a lot of guys and a lot of cosplays that people have built. And, you know, there's been some really good ones, and then there's been some really good ones. And that's what I'm going to say about that. I don't ever feel like... I know I have been critical of some suits to people. I always try to give people, like, positive response to their cosplay in an authentic and you know, upbuilding manner. Because cosplay is hard. Like, you know, and of course you're always your only, you're always your biggest critic, so... But, you know,
Oh shit.
as long as you just keep getting better, that's all that matters. Come here, Craig.
Yeah.
I don't know how he missed me, but he just hammered the shit out of me a bunch of times. I'm down.
Video down.
Thank you. But yeah, nah, I'll be excited to see you, whatever you bring. Ba 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 ba. And it spawned me down here. Nice. Hey, Mike. Welcome.
Nice.
Oh,
How goes it, my guy?
I am minty fresh from cleaning a washroom.
Minty fresh. For everybody that's watching right now, at Foam Forge Cosplay is here. He is the guy who is going to spectate and talk and stream the tournament live. All three of them that we're hosting. That's March 25th, July 13th and 14th, and September, what? 7 and 8th, is that right?
End of September. I think it's the 29th. I'd have to pull up a calendar.
Oh, it's
though.
been shifted now. I thought it was the beginning of September, so everybody that follows me, I've been putting out the wrong date. My bad.
Yeah, it's always been, unfortunately, the weekend before HCS,
Oh,
which makes me a busy boy.
the weekend before Ugh. You're going to have
Yeah, I
to
know.
do that tournament with me and then get in your car and drive to my house? Are you nuts?
Well, the thing is like, it'll be like 3 days break or whatever, if that ends up being the case.
Oof. Oof. For everybody for everybody in the world who can't see the Discord, Installation 00 right now, while waiting for Halo to load, is fidgeting with a cooling nacelle, the inside structure of the cooling nacelle for his Mjolnir suit, and it looks pretty awesome.
Taking some cues from our whole, like, you know, decals kind of.
Oh
Direction.
yeah, okay. Yes, that's awesome.
So
That is so
we
cool.
also got a nice little embossed name on the side of it as well. So
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that! That is so cool. Holy
it's kind
cow!
of impressive that you can like cool my entire like body down to like 15 degrees centigrade with just these three things mounted on my back.
That's very impressive.
Win.
You getting in here too, Ian? What are you doing?
I will join you in a moment.
All right, so for everybody out there in the audience, now's a good time. We're waiting for Ian to get in here. To post in here, don't forget, if you're interested in playing in those Halo tournaments that we just talked about, you can go like this. You can click on that link right there for the two big tournaments and donate. $10 a head, $40 a team. There are 4v4 teams for that June and September tournament right there at the Extra Life. If you just want to donate to the Extra Life and help Mike, that's at Foamforge Cosplay. He is a link for his stuff can be found right there under my exclamation friends, as well as Installation 00, who, if you guys are here and you're big fans, you guys already know. He's the baby Halo maker. He's one of the smartest people I know. He's a great human being, and I am grateful to call him my friend. Thanks, man. I'm a lame-o. I don't do tournaments anymore. I'm sorry, Mike. Forgive me. That's straight from the chat. Hey, you know we're doing one for Installation 00 on the 25th of this month. We were just talking about when Mike popped in here. It's a 1v1 tournament, Halo, really easy. Go cut your teeth on that thing. There's a prize. You get to hang out with us. You got to join the Discord, of course, but that's a small price to pay to get more people in your fire team to hang out with.
But who can't participate or doesn't feel up to it, do me a favor. Spread it around.
Yeah, tell
Let
everybody.
people know that I'm hosting a tournament. First prize is a 1/1 Oddball Skull replica, an all-metal challenge coin, and an Xbox controller.
Yeah, there you go.
If we keep this baby going next year, hopefully, with the power of Twitch and all you wonderful followers out there, I will be able to do fun things like cash prizes.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Zero, have you considered those pauldrons for your Mjolnir outfit?
Which ones?
The ones you're wearing?
It's crossed my mind a few times about just like literally creating like a cosplay version of my multiplayer character, but I've kind of dedicated my mind to myself to the idea of like
Being Fred?
doing Fred now.
Well, yeah. I mean, that works, because then I can be me and you could be Fred, and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We need a Linda.
Isn't Fred taller than Chief anyways? So it would work out good.
I don't know on that one. I think they're about the same height.
We need a Linda and a Kelly. And if
Dust.
yeah, Cat and Dust, Linda and Kelly. Wow. And
I'm in the fire team.
okay, he's in the fire team. I don't see you in the fire team. Okay, I see you now. Literally, I didn't have it. Did not populate you until I backed out and then reloaded in the menu. It just didn't populate you. All right, here comes
what are we gonna play?
Here comes the fun. I think Fred is 7'4". Nope, exact same as the Chief. Well, that's gonna be hard for Fred and me to exist in the same place if we're supposed to be the same height, because Martin is taller than me by a lot already. And if he puts my stilts in his suit, if he puts the Johnny lift in his suit, he's gonna be even taller than that. It'll be like
Maybe I should cosplay Kurt.
Oh, there you go. Because
well,
Kurt's supposed to be this monster.
Well,
of a
I mean,
Spartan, so.
just cosplay a taller Spartan when you're with me, and cosplay whoever you want when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Or you could
Kurt, you
what if you
fit the size of
cosplay
everyone
as
else.
me? What if people just like started cosplaying as Spartan John, just like be silly?
Dude, we can't. We're not short enough.
Hey, that's
We're
not
all
very.
way too tall
That's
to
not very
cosplay
nice.
you.
It's not very nice. I mean, you could do George, but golly, to have I mean, Papa Bear's George is really good.
I can't follow that, I'm afraid.
It is it's really good. Even yeah, wow. Just wow.
Mark 6 MOD shoulder? Fancy.
Indeed.
Blind us out.
Rockets. Right-hand side, here in the window. Oh, he got me.
I almost ate one.
Go, why is it gotta be regular? No, I picked up your lightning cannon. and
Oh,
just got
rocket, damn it.
Drink something. All right, Sashi, thank you.
Carriage done.
Oh, I'm down.
Top mid at
I'm
cart.
near the flag. I'm making a push.
Traded, I guess? Wow, how did he punch me to death? That made no sense. There's my sword right there.
Through sheer fury.
Right?
Ah, I was in their base, but I didn't do any good. They're all in there mostly. They have a hammer.
Oh, hammer.
And a guy in the guy just went. A guy just went to space.
I
also have a hammer.
popped a couple of bullets into him on his way down. So I got
Oh,
the
I'm
kill.
dead. Again.
What?
Mid pressing sword.
Would it be in poor
Stalker
taste to
rifle.
be
Oh,
a
shit.
Sam?
That's down.
No.
Sword coming in.
No, you could be Sam. It sucks that Sam
Go
dies, but
window.
you could be Sam. He just hammered the shit out of me.
Tell me you got him. Nice. Sword.
Oh, damn it. Sword's weak. Sword's
1
weak.
second. There's 2 swords. There's 2 swords.
God damn it. Panicked with that sniper.
Traded with him. Got him out of
Just
there
swap.
at least.
Back in.
I want this, so I can go this way.
I'm down. There's a hammer in the mist. Just add big old plasma burn. Oh, yeah. You could go with Sam. That's a rough one.
I mean, I know a dude that made a Linda with the hole in the chest from getting the needles in it.
Oof. A Kelly with a... or not a Kelly, but a cat.
Yeah, dead Linda.
Oh, yeah, dead Linda.
Yeah.
Sword, they got a hammer coming in through.
Oh, yeah. Noble's Mark V that he had was made by Smelms, and Smelms made it to be Linda.
Oh, okay.
Dead Linda.
Oh, damn it. Oh, he got me.
Yeah.
Rockets in the mist. Oh, sword in the base. He's weak. Thank you.
One in the mist.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Traded it
down.
out. There's still one in the base.
It's got the flag.
Damn it.
Grapple.
They got the
Throw
flag.
away.
Yeah.
There's a pinch waiting outside
One
the base.
behind you,
One to the
John.
immediate right by window.
Yep.
I would like to stop getting disruptors and shock rifles. That'd be... I'll borrow your hammer.
Borrow. You killed him for it. You deserve to have it. That's like
He's probably gonna kill me and just take it back. That's how this works, right?
there's
That's
two
like
right side,
the
two right side.
Halo's version of being a neighbor.
Hey guys, when you've got a space open, let me know.
Oh, what? Oh,
All right.
Still one top mid.
Player collision needs to be a damn thing.
Player
Holding
collision.
top mid with hammer.
On your right, man. Yep.
I need to see
Another one coming in.
trash bag here.
I only got a hit marker on him. Hammer on my exit top mid with grapple. They may have launched my hammer somewhere.
Oh, sworded. Sword coming into the base.
I'm down. There's a hammer on my X.
Oh, and rockets
Damn
too.
it.
Nice.
Fuck.
Oh, damn it.
Ugh, rockets.
Oh.
Rockets and hammer in base.
I shotgunned him twice.
Oh, damn.
Fucking hammer again. There's some fucking
Oh.
now, aren't
There's another hammer. Man, I hate Market Square for this.
Well, at least they ended it quick instead of
Yikes!
dicking us.
I launched myself out the window.
Launched myself out the window. Oh, it's 4, 14, and 2. What a way to warm up.
Booths. That's rough. That is so rough.
What?
NH Cosplay in chat said, make black team dead bodies for booths. That is so rough.
Right.
Make black.
Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba,
Wow.
ba-da-ba-da-ba,
If I can stuff them and put them in that, like,
ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Halo CE sleeping pose.
I was giving Duke a hard time at the last con. I was like, hey, you know, we should build a cryopod and I'll just sleep in it. And then when you guys need me for a photo, you can, like, pull the lever and, like, a smoke machine will, like, make smoke come out and you can open it and I'll just come out and take the photos and then crawl back in the cryopod. And you should have looked at him like, dude, I just built this whole booth. Why are you trying to make more work for me? And he was like, I was like... Well, it would be so cool when everybody's like, man, that would be so cool. And I was just like, yeah. No. It'd be
Hey,
a lot
John.
of work. Yeah.
Well then, make one yourself.
I'm not making a cryopod to take to the con.
Well then,
I'm not doing it.
stop making other people do it for you.
It would be so awesome, though, to have.
I'm talking with Phil about making a mongoose that we can drive on to convention sites.
Oh, see, and I'm talking to my buddy about a golf cart that we want to turn into a warthog. And then put
For
a
the machine gun first.
put a turret in the back. Super
No,
eye.
Phil owes me a machine gun first. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hold him to it. Grumble, grumble. Knobs, knobs.
Oh, rockets.
Oh,
You should get one of those, like, mini toy
Oh
cars
no!
that the kiddies use. Like
Mhm.
one that looks like a Jeep,
took out
and
two of them.
then do it up as a warthog, and then you could actually take it into the convention center. But make sure you've got it so it drives
down.
with your weight or the weight of someone who's a little bit smaller or lighter than you.
Oh, okay,
That would save a
gotcha.
bunch of money.
Yeah, we were looking at because
I'm grabbing.
I could literally buy a
Rockets at mid is dead.
Rockets Admit is dead, Roger.
ah. Oh, I've just dropped a blood blade if
here.
anyone wants it.
Speed.
Ah.
I am speed.
Oh, I got a double
helps.
kill, but
Trying to flush me out with heat wave. Got me. Hammer down in
Rocket.
mid. Grab it. It's between the doors, John. One going bottom left.
How did
Swinging
he
around.
live? I'm dead.
Watch the transition. He's coming to you, Zero.
What the fuck?
what the? Ah!
How the hell did he went? He was at like at the bottom of the map. How the hell
Yeah.
did he live that?
You can go really, really deep into this map with the grapple and still survive. You basically have to touch the bottom of the map to die. It's kind of annoying.
Jesus.
Traded.
Mid. Got me.
Oh,
Weak is
hammer in
weak.
the base. He's dead.
Nice.
Not anymore.
Another guy
Watch wall,
coming in.
watch wall. He's behind you. He's behind you. Ghost busted. Check bridge. Rockets incoming. Throwing another wall.
Oh, that rock. How'd that rocket make it through that wall? Damn it.
Dead.
Oh,
left.
I'm down. Active camo in.
Hmm.
Oh, heat wave
Oh,
bulldog pushing.
shotgun in the base. Damn it.
Oh, shotgun in the base got me.
Didn't manage to swing it.
They're all here. Benton.
Damn it.
How did I not?
What?
Guy behind you, Mike, behind
Benton
you.
joined the
Oh,
server.
I killed the hammer. Watch your left. He's inside.
Oh, Benton's in the Discord.
Nice. Good kill.
Nice.
Grenades coming in. Let's grab this.
Only one of these.
Wall here. 2 down.
Bang through wall.
Nice. 3 hours. That's not bad.
Watch left.
Oh,
Ah,
wow.
triple.
Stay there, Zero. They're not advancing yet. There's two guys coming into the door. Fucking heat wave, man. Gah!
Hammer go.
Oh, damn it. Didn't make it. Didn't pick myself up quick enough. Wonder if he fixed a ghost after we all broke it.
Oh, you guys
what?
broke the ghost?
Oh, can't help.
It's left. Let's
Huh.
hope this works. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead? It happened to me finally. I took a rocket in the teeth and somehow survived.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. That guy definitely hit me with that rocket, though. They've got somebody that's not
dead.
moving, so I don't... He quit. They got a quitter?
It's probably the guy that shot you in the teeth with the rockets.
Oh,
No, it looks like they just had a disconnector. They got a joiner already. 2 going left, I think. 1 died. Good
no.
stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Rockets in the base.
Cool. Take 2 steps and die. I didn't
Or
get to
something.
do anything on that one. I got rockets.
Eyes out.
I'm down. Rocket's back right with a hammer now.
Well, they wasted 2 rockets on me. Wall here.
Left. He's hiding behind this wall. Nade him if you can. Rocket's behind us? Behind.
Shit.
Oh, hammer, too. Jesus.
Ooh, they got a sword in their base. Well, they're bagging me. 552, 1 down.
Alright. Yes, we broke the ghost. Okay. What happened is, Bart Benton put the ghost on. Has wheels to prevent wheeling.
Oh.
So he leaned,
Fucking rocket.
and all of a sudden it kept going and going.
Rockets are weak.
And then I went left. And then the ghost fell on top of me.
So the
That's less than stellar.
Yeah.
so the ghost broke you.
The ghost actually ripped my kneecap off my ODST shim.
Oh, no.
And we broke the wing.
That guy just jump scared the shit out of me. I didn't even see him. He appeared and then he hammered me and I was dead.
Oh, you got him?
Gave him a hammer. Ah.
Well, I'm sad that that happened.
Ain't you?
I'm fairly sure he did repair it for a con out in the Midwest, but I'm not.
Ah!
Ooh, hammer right on the wall
Thank
there.
you.
No. No. Where do these guys keep getting rocks and hammers from? My god. 2 rocket launchers, their side of the bridge, pushing towards the middle.
That was gonna be a wise to say you're playing Husky Rain. You get meteors, they get big.
It's super, so like even a sidekick in this, thankfully, is really. I'm
Jesus.
done. More rockets pushing in from mid.
Oh, he's weak.
That sidekick variant is so amazing.
He's gone.
One coming in left. Cindy here.
Sword in the base.
He's done. Rockets coming in right.
Mm.
He's transitioning. I think he killed himself. Sidekick somewhere back in there, I think. There's one right by the wall.
Oh, man.
Oh,
And
what?
That guy was having. Damn it, they got me.
Come on.
Mm.
You're
3
not giving me
minutes down,
any
too.
momentum. Oh, hammer at mid.
Now,
He's camping with a hammer and he's teabagging. Yeah, you're so good.
You're right. You saw that, did you?
Yeah, I'm watching your stream still.
Sword coming in right. He's dropping. Watch for the rebound. Killed himself. Go.
Ball out here.
Kill hammer at mid.
What? One right side with a sword in there with you, Zero. There you go. There's one more. There's one behind you now, Zero.
Nice, nice, nice. Are we in there?
I'm down.
I'm down as well.
I'm out. I'm out.
Somebody's still in there wreaking havoc.
I'm over the half.
Ian's
Rapid
down.
Going.
I'm down.
We're in.
Nice cap.
Stalker rifle, right hand side, and skewer bridge behind wall.
Oh, hammer. Oh,
Good
nice
stab.
Zero.
Nice backstab. Oh, so they're shredding the wall.
Oh, hammer. Or a sword, sorry. Sword, rather.
None of those swings killed anybody. Boo.
Ooh, I'm down.
Hey, that stalker rifle on the right still wreaking havoc.
Oh, gee. How the hell did he get me with that stalker rifle?
No,
Hammer
I
coming
was
in.
behind that. Like it came through the wall.
Yeah.
That genuinely looked like you got shot through the wall by a sniper rifle.
Nice dub.
Yep. Thanks, I'm dead. We gotta push.
Oh, gee.
I'm dead.
Oh, damn it.
What?
hammers mid.
What?
2 hammers. 40 seconds. They're coming in.
Did you see that, Harry, on my stream? I think I should have won that hammer bout on the
I'm
bridge.
corner. North
Oh,
stuff right. That's-
In. Still a hammer in base.
Of course, the one moment I'm away from the stream.
There he is.
Beam him. Aw. That'd have been hilarious if you murdered him right as he's about to plant.
I was trying
Get the goal line stand.
to get him.
Damn, dude.
It happens.
Blood is crooked, Okay, that's better.
Hanging his flag for everybody to see.
Oh no, I didn't realize it was crooked. I put it up there before I went into the hospital. So
While we're waiting to
Oh wow, General Heed is coming over from
hey,
the States to
Mike would appreciate this though. It's in my office.
General Heat's coming over from the States to what?
HS London.
Oh wow,
Oh,
That's cool.
that is neat.
love that guy's content.
He's a good guy.
I'm sad I missed him at HCS in Seattle.
I'm hoping that one day, like,
He sort of slipped in and slipped out, to be fair.
Yeah, him and the Ackman was there for just like a little tiny bit as well, which was kind of wild. It's just like people just poking their nose in and then leaving.
Yeah. No, I managed to chill with Ackman, Hidden Xperia, Uber Nick, and a few others for a little while.
that's what I'm hoping is that someday I'll also be big enough that, like, you know, they'll have like they'll ask me to like do part of my stream or something from a place like HCS. So even though I'm like there in my armor, maybe I'll like stream live for a little bit as a content creator, like to you guys. That'd be cool. I have big goals for the stream someday.
I get paid the day before my birthday. I'm having a
Oh
steak.
man, Marcus Lato's apparently there too, which I also completely missed.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Super eye.
Alright. I had it.
One up top, rockets coming in.
Not anymore.
Nice, good kill. Watch left. There's something there. Shoulder mounted skewer maybe. Nope, more rocks.
Oh, rockets. Fuck.
Oh.
Tried to do some jiggle peek and it didn't work.
Oh, they're all three right
Right-hand
under.
side.
What? It's a hammer on my axe.
Oh, there's rockets on the
get
floor of
'em.
my body.
I killed rocks. Hammers away with flag. There's another one up top.
That is something.
Wow. Just missed all those shots.
What?
Yeah.
Shot.
No way, I was mid lunge on that guy.
Wow.
God. Oh, you got us both. Wow. Nice.
What we got? Rockets coming in through mid. Stun. Stalker rifle back left. Sniping from that concrete block. Sniper as well. You guys got no shield right here. Get some eyes on that.
I'm down.
Hold
I
that.
pushed him back.
I'm in a bad spot.
In a bad way.
Oh,
They got two sentinel beams left or right hand side.
Ah, that was weird. That
One crossing
frickin'
over from left. Wall.
random clamber fucked me up.
Another sentinel beam.
Damn, I'm down.
Hammer coming in. Can't get any momentum this game.
Oh, Jesus.
They're on flag. Flag down.
We got a
Watch the
hammer
grapple
here.
pole.
How did you see me hit that guy and not kill him with that
I
hammer?
saw him. He was over your head when you swung, so he might have been out of the range of hammer swing.
Ah, still. Die.
Yeah,
Ah.
that was a weird stitch. If he wanted to, he probably could have gotten a ninja, which is unfortunate.
Ninja.
Ninja.
I'm not doing enough.
Ninja.
I don't know if I've actually ever gotten a ninja.
It's
I got
shockingly
something
easy if
about
you have camo. There's a lot of people that
Um,
just don't pay attention to corners.
It's hilarious when you lag so bad originally in the early stages of Infinite, where you punch someone in the face and you get a ninja. Seriously, I got two ninjas that way. I punched
That-
somebody in the face and I'm like, ninja. I'm like, what?
That never
I got a ninja with a hammer.
That's
Like
just
the one time I got a ninja with a hammer. It was incredible.
Didn't even
use the gravity
feature. You just gave him the old handle in the back of the head.
Yep. Oh yeah, you were playing
Bop.
with me. That was, it was just like, wham, ninja.
So-
How did I get a ninja
so
with a
dumb.
hammer?
I need to talk to her.
I think I got like 2 or 3 ninjas that match. That was a while ago. It's been a while since I've gotten
I mean, y'all are the best ever. I don't think I've ever gotten a ninja, so.
I'll step up your game there, buddy.
One Quigley to my name, so like
Yeah, I've got like 3.
maybe 2. I think I have 2.
I have like 2 or 3. And then I've
Maybe
gotten a
you know,
couple extra. I think I have like 5, but 2 of them are from Firefight, which I don't count those.
If you hang out with the crazy millet community, they're all like, another ninja. Like, geez. They swag on ninjas. You're just like, I suck.
It's a little easier if you're playing ranked because of the lack of motion tracker, but
I don't play ranked.
they're not moving. They're just AFKing. There's a hammer right at mid though. He's done. I don't know what's happening. Okay, they're moving now. They're dead.
Yeah,
Rats
they were
cleaning.
moving.
He's cracked. I'm cleaning.
I'm here with
cracked.
you. We're all here. We're all here.
I'll just
I'm down.
This in.
I'm cleaning. I'm cracked.
He warmed up that game.
Oh, I'm down. Sword.
You ate secret drone and get punished off.
Halo, like, I know we're having a rough go, but you don't have to, like, put me in the kindergarten pool, my guy. Sword coming to base. Sword's on flag with grapple. You're dead.
I pissed him off.
Hammer, hammer, hammer.
Wow.
How did all that miss? I'm so disappointed in myself. Here. Got him.
Oh, rockets!
Rocks coming in through main door.
Oh,
Hammer.
And then window.
that fucking.
Behind you, John.
Oh.
Oh, I spawned
Yeah,
in with
back
a
smack.
hammer. Nice.
Oh, I'm unstoppable.
Hey, rockets.
I'm dead. Shouldn't have said I'm unstoppable.
Hammer.
At least someone got the return. No?
No, da! I
How?
was trying to get for it.
You're dead. You're dead. Cracked?
Oh.
You unsubscribe from life, you unsubscribe from life, and you unsubscribe from life.
Hammer in their base, right hand side. I'm 18-4 right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that I'm 4-18, so
Oh,
just kidding.
No.
Fuck off. Hammer at base.
Be fun.
Good stab.
Oh, there was another one.
Oh, hammer coming in. Yeah, he's at.
Where?
Cart going at right at going on towards 0.
Ah.
Killjoy. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh my god,
Heat wave.
that was nades
So many
and
grenades
heat
and
wave.
heat
There
wave.
was a lot of them.
Window. One's inside.
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, hammer.
Be very upset if we lose this. No. Hammer's weak. Hammer's weak.
Ouch.
Oh, bullshit. I'm dead. I'm not doing my job today.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a hammer in the
Kept
base
spawning
still.
in and dying.
And mean bean.
That's game. Can't swing.
Yeah.
That's game.
Go, John.
Sometimes all it takes is one thing.
Wow. What was somebody saying about how they would feel if we lost that game?
Yeah.
Yep.
I am less than happy. I went from 18-4 to 20-10.
I feel that. I had 12 deaths to the mix.
Oh, I started off that match like I was just taking heads off with that sniper. And even like Mike was like, "Oh, Wrath's killing. He's cracked." And as soon as he said that, my momentum just went.
You jinxed him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Compliments, apparently.
Right?
You're great, yeah.
Stop being
Someone
a
told me I'm doing good. Oh, I gotta throw.
Stop being a shitter. Play harder. Damn it.
Hey, compliments don't work. Talking smack to me don't work.
You're doing so good. And lost. Thanks for social anxiety. Social anxiety, performance issues. Meh, meh, meh.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Right here.
Here, Martin. I have a question. What was the compulsion to send me like rap lyrics over WhatsApp?
Eine Baba Baba
Commented on
Baden.
a TikTok I made ages ago saying that you wanted that in like spoken English, so to speak, like playing it before with song while I was driving. So yeah.
Was it the what? Was
Okay.
it the Rubaba Baden song?
No, it fucking wasn't.
Oh, that's too
No.
bad.
No, John. No.
Rubaba
no.
Baden.
He was rapping Eminem in like spoken English, like posh English language. It was fucking hilarious.
Hey,
Oh my
Who's
god,
that?
up top.
It was
Where's
the
Sweat?
most random thing to
Hammer and
look
base.
up.
He's
Of
leaving.
all the
Yeah,
messages,
Oh,
like
Hammer
I've sent
sword
messages
remaining.
over the last couple of weeks saying, "Hey friend, how are you?" and got
They
no
can't figure out who's
reply.
taking the flag. They can't figure out who's taking the flag.
And then randomly
Sword
just
in the
sent
base.
me these fucking voice notes over WhatsApp of him rapping to Eminem.
Samson G.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Interesting.
Sniper back right.
Well, I was just saying that the Baba Baden song is like, it's like the thing right now.
hey.
I don't even know what that is.
It's Barbara's
You don't
something on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't spend enough time on TikTok.
It's-
I go onto my TikTok to post videos on my crochet business thing, and then I shut that shit down.
Hey. Nope.
Jesus.
Moving up to mid.
Oh, damn it, I'm down. They're
One in base.
They got the flag.
Oh my god. Cindy at mid. He's going high.
Jesus.
Watch up
Wow,
top.
the guy with the sidekick is just cracked.
I mean, his name's Kill Now, please. Man knows he's a threat.
Just walking through, killing everything. Damn.
He kinda is. Made one jump off to his death. Nice. Steel missed. I feel like I recognize that tag, but I'm not sure why.
Just
One up high.
Still up.
Kill Now, please, is up top. I've definitely played against Kill Now, please, before. Now I'm a cosplayer, not a Halo player.
I'm down.
Some people play it, others live it.
No.
He's still up there with Stalker Rifle, watch him.
Yeah.
Jesus, he is nuts, that thing.
It's A really interesting combination, honestly. Somebody being able to be that mobile while remaining that on target.
Sniper back right.
Fucking get dicked, you dumb bitch. There's 3. Oh, no, 2.
Oh.
No, 2.
Oh, he got me. I got 2 of them.
Through the wall again. Always interesting when that happens.
I got rockets again.
Oh, that's almost time to go home.
Oh, down. I just dropped the hasty hammer if anyone wants it.
Oh, Jesus. They have a sentinel beam mid.
My X along with hammer. Kill now, please, is up top again with stalker rifle. It's just gonna start blasting through it.
Kill now is down.
So.
Damn hammer.
Rockets on my X and hammers.
Oh, that was weird. I slid and wound up clambering up under the top mid.
Welcome to Halo.
3 down, 3 down. There's sniper. They got sniper. 2 snipers now. 1 left, 1 right.
Oh, dead.
Oh shit, he got me.
You're
Fuck.
surrounded, both sides,
Ah.
0. 1 behind you, behind you, 0 behind you.
Wow. They're holding it down with those sniper rifles. It's getting a little sweaty out here. Going right. He just dashed off and killed himself. 2 down. Hammer down. Can't get him. Still missed at mid with sidekick. You got anything left in those tubes, Wrath, or are they dry?
No, they're dry.
5 minutes remaining.
Hammer coming in here.
Oh, I ran out of bullets. Hammer's weak behind pillar.
We just got wiped. It's just Wrath.
Oh shit.
Hammer inside.
Damn.
Watch your left. Good kill.
Oh what? Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. That mean beam
The
killed
outbound
me
barrier.
fucking quick.
Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah, there's something going on with the fucking the upgraded sentinel beam. Sometimes it takes like a few hits, and other times it like literally just tickles you.
Sword and base. Sword and base. It's on my X. Good kill.
Got him.
Nice, just kill them. That rate of fire is nuts.
Oh! No way. Alright. There's one more sword behind pillar. 330. I've got no move tech. I got wall. Wall here.
Oh,
Two down.
my hammer ran out.
I'm in their base. Two down.
Go, go, go.
I'm still in their base. Oh, I'm down.
Tapping.
I'm down. $250. We can still do this.
Right hand side, he's transitioning left. Sentinel beam, mid bridge. Killed one. Holes in the wall so you can shoot through. Grapple going left. No idea where he went.
Their hammer is down. One
He's on
behind me.
platform. He's on platform.
He's
Dead. Oh, hammer at mid. He's up on pillar.
Ooh.
Wall here.
Coming in left hand side and right. Grapple, grapple.
One down. One more weak.
Oh, what? Nice, John.
Yes.
Go, go, go.
Bring it in, bring it in.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Let's go.
I'm down.
Oh, shit.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, what? Oh, I traded. Two guys behind, three guys behind main pillar.
Down. Cinder shot and something else. Snipes and everything else setting up.
Damn.
I'm down. Hammer in the base.
Oh, damn it, hammer, damn it. Oh no, I got fucking rocketed.
Once and meleeed him, but it didn't kill him. Rockets at bridge. He's going flag.
He's weak. Hammer weak in our base.
No. What?
Oh, dead. He's on flag.
I got rocketed as I was going out to hammer.
Ah, fuck. We got naded out.
No.
They got it. Oh.
That's tight. It's a good game.
Oh, I went 26 and 20 on that one. Holy.
Alright. I'm dropping out, guys.
All right, Zero. Thanks for playing with us today. I'm glad you were able to stretch your legs and just hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, well, catch you guys in a little bit.
Yes, sir. Be awesome today, and have a good night.
Good night, boss.
See you in a bit. Bye.
Bye, Zero.
21, 29, and 6. Ugh.
Roll that match out of there.
You still asking for? You still asking to hop in this party, Lauren? It's pretty
Yeah.
pretty nasty. You can get in here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just in the thingy lobby, so I'll join in a minute because I'm trying to get my controller to function
Perfect.
somehow.
I'm gonna take this moment to run and take a leak. You guys have the
Well, then,
space for a minute.
I am gonna use this moment to have a couple puffs.
say.
Be back in a minute. I need to go get fuel for my daughter because one of my side things is jammed.
I'm taking off. I'm going home later on.
Alright, guys, I'm back. I brought a snack with me as well.
Welcome back.
Well, we lost Harry while we were gone. Well, that's okay.
Yep. Yeah, he literally just left.
It happens. Did we get a Lauren yet? What do we got?
Nope, not yet. She said she'd be back in a little bit. We might as well fire one up while we're waiting.
Yep. I concur. Sea salt and vinegar chips.
Miss
So
Vicky's? Is it Miss Vicky's? Because those are the best sea salt and malt vinegar.
Tim's Cascade brand, they're local.
Oh, yeah, for me, salt and vinegar, best ones are the Miss Vicky's. And then second best for me is the Pringles.
You gotta try these Tim's. They're from the Pacific Northwest, so they're from here. Made local since 1986.
I don't think I've ever seen those, so they probably don't have them up. A lot of stuff from the States doesn't wind up here, so.
Fix your damn back.
I don't know. I'm Canadian. You say Tim's, and I think Tim Hortons.
Nope. Christoph, we got a full party right now, but you're more than welcome to come and hang out with us in the chat. And, drank the coffee, and thanks for the posture check, Krampus. Welcome. That's been interesting, Mike. The level of I'm down. The level of the sweat that we've had.
This is just my nights. This is it. Struggle, sweat, swear. One going up top.
Ah! Fucking clamber. Damn it. Didn't want to clamber up that.
Doing plasma pistol, so I'm making my way in slow. Hammer. I'm gonna get disrupted to death right away here. Oh.
Yeah, and it took me out with you. Fuck.
I stopped getting shot at, and then when you ran up, he shot you and it killed me. Double. delicious coffee. Single. So regular, for anybody wondering. Still coffee, but it's just different coffee.
Wall here.
Coming to you. What? How did that guy not die? I hit him twice.
I'm here. So
I'm so lost.
my controller must have fell off my bed, and
Oh
one of the
no,
bumpers-
Nate got me.
One of the bumpers is jammed, so my daughter is just currently fixing that for me, and I'm just going to hook up my
Behind this wall.
my old controller. So it might be a wee bit janky in play, but it will still work.
Wrap around or...
Ooh,
Oh,
that hammer just
that was-
showed up and got me.
Yeah, got him.
Nice. Pushing, going high. Transitioning for speed. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Lost my hammer. Nice double. Rough.
I showed up like Gozer to get Ghostbustered.
Oh my god. Maybe it's supercharged rocks doing splash through the walls? Wall to wall damage kind of thing?
Oh no! I got one of them. They're too weak in that corner of my X.
They have hammers. Fights against a bulldog with an AR is a little bit mental. I'm cracked.
I'm dead.
Triple. I'm cracked. Double.
Got it.
Over.
Kill tack? Double?
Down.
I don't know how that
Flags
guy
mid.
just lived.
Flags mid.
I think the flag's pretty fine. I promise I will never say anything that stupid ever again. Go, 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 go.
Oh,
I'm body
got
blocking.
rocketed.
Oh, I'm down.
I got rocketed. As I was grappling away, they got me with a rocket. Flags mid? No, it's pretty good.
It's pretty hot.
Wow. Just wow.
Woo! West Coast Knights is ashamed of me. Look at them. Nice, nice, nice!
No, he took my
Return.
over.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Return. Nice, good bonk. Hammer's mine. Yoink.
Oh, I'm down.
Killed their hammer. Oh, I'm dead. I'm getting triple teamed in the back room. Not like that. Just want to face with Needler. Nice punch.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll take that.
Yeah, there's another one up top. Here he comes.
Oh.
Should have killed me first, bro. Bad target priority. No, you can't hide up here.
One guy
You can
behind,
run, but you're
back
just gonna
left.
die tired. Oh, sword. It's there. Let's put another one over here and see what happens.
Oh,
Down. Everybody's dying. Everyone's dying.
I'm dead.
Rockets here. We got Hammer left in the alcove. Rocket's coming in right. He's lit. Nice, good kill. Stop running, you're just gonna die tired. Down. Killed one left. They got two back room. Left-hand
oh,
side.
damn it, I'm down.
Nice escape. That's Cap. It's gonna be game, baby.
Yeah, buddy. Fuck yeah. And that's how it's done.
I'm just done messing with those guys. I'm just ready to move on to the next game. Yeah.
25 and 13. Let's go. That's a little bit more true to fashion.
Right? I was like 17 and something. 17-10.
Nice. I'm just enjoying playing with my friends again, so I don't care how I play.
Oh, man, they had one guy on their team go 30 and 50.
Wait, what?
Yeah, one of their guys, Mastodon. 30, 15,
Oh, he's a
5.
He's a Montreal fan. Boo.
Right, yeah.
Boo.
Well, that's why. Boo. He's one of the have-beens.
If I didn't have 8 assists, I might be up there at 30. Does he have their only cap?
4.
Oh wait, they got
They
zero
didn't have
cap.
any caps. We staked them. We staked them, man. So
Oh my god.
Stuck 'em
they
in-
had our
stuck
flag,
'em
but
in
I
the gooch.
Yeah, they
triple
had the
killed
flag,
them
and I-
almost, and then I murked them all with the sidekick.
Yeah,
And
they
then
had the flag,
our,
and my brain went, they completed that. But I also complimented you for clutching up and getting that triple.
And then I was like, no, because our rando took my overkill. He killed him. Like I had 3 shots in on the guy, and my 4th shot went through his dead head. It's like, no, no.
I'm now Doctor Strange. I'm traveling through the multiverse.
Team Cat,
Rocket.
here's you.
Rockets to start. I'm Jelly. It's regular Husky, so strap in.
Oh, I am dead.
Me too, sadly. There's one on Plinth. Never mind, you got him.
Sword on the right there. There you go. Never mind.
Right-hand side of platform. One outside Shroud. Not sure what they're armed with.
Oh, I'm down.
You're going nowhere, bro.
Turn.
My left joystick is very, very fucking janky, so if I miss a shot or something, I apologize. I'm literally trying to fight it from scrolling up the screen right now, so,
You're
Oh,
lucky for that assist. You're welcome. I soaked up all those needles for you, John. It's like, why are these all curving past me? I am right behind you, and for some reason the needler target prioritied me. Why are you crouching in the shroud, my guy? With a sidekick.
Get outta
That
here.
guy's
Shit.
going for a ride.
Sword right behind column.
Really? Right in front of my salad? Why? Wrath,
Oh,
no!
damn it, sword. Go.
And I couldn't even avenge you because I couldn't get the heat wave on him. I got a bank shot on somebody. but not the sword guy. I think the sword guy's still right here. I'm out of freaking ammo. Killed that guy. What'd you have? Rockets? I want rockets. This is gonna get me killed. And it didn't. Double.
Oh, I
Can I
got
make it
launched
three?
in the air. That was sweet.
Oh no! They respawned on top of me. There's a rocket launcher directly there.
They're
Oh,
all
I'm
in
dead.
their base.
From the grave. My nade got him. Haha. My death nade. They got that rockets. Oh, I have
They're
rockets.
flinging rockets at me. Bro, you messed up. You went the wrong way. And so did you. You got way too close. Don't do that. You have a rocket launcher. Where are you going? Into a pit? Yes, you are. Bonk. Yeah, no, grapple up here.
What?
Ammo?
Got him.
Oh,
What?
Oh, I got skewered. No.
Oh, they got Cindy. Bugging out. I can't maintain this position. Alright. I'm down to 2 hammer swings trapped at top mid. Yeah, you're not getting away.
No. Left side. I'm down.
The gap.
Oh, I just traded with that guy. Damn it.
Watch it wrap.
Hey,
There's a
my
guy
rockets
with,
are racing.
Base, on flag.
Flag.
Oh no! I was in their house.
Left hand side, low. He's gonna take my
Oh,
ammo.
damn it, rockets. Rockets on mid to late.
Nice boop. Elmer.
Ha! Take that, buddy.
That's the guy with the rocks, right?
Yeah.
He's out. They didn't take my ammo? What? I have 1 rocket left? How didn't that guy die? Okay, hammer's down left, but I think somebody spawned on him to pick it up. That guy just killed himself. Fantastic.
Oh, I'm down.
Assist there, I'll take that. Tag there, I'll take that. Top left. Shock rifle, 1 coming to you. Oh my god, it's getting lit up like a Christmas tree. Shock rifle left, sidekick right, and bandit, I think.
Oh, I'm down finally. I was penning him in the
Okay.
base pretty hard.
Oh, damn it, I'm down.
Die. Yep. Down. 1 still at mid.
Oh, sniper. Sniper.
Hammer
man.
coming around
Oh.
left.
Yeah, they stole the snipe that I had.
Oh, frick. He's in base. I'm down. He's weak. He's weak.
Got him.
Nice.
I'm down.
Sniper down right. Here. And one's pressing in.
I don't
disintegrate.
think so.
There's 2 here. 3
Oh,
now.
what? He skewered me. Oh my god, that skewer was like in my face before I left the fucking. Wow,
I
but he
think I
killed
had the
himself.
sniper, but so do I.
2 here.
Skewer's still here.
One there.
Nice double.
sword.
Get out of here.
Damn, no! It's like swinging around
Sword in
like
our
a...
base.
Get out of here.
Weak.
Away. They shut me down. There's a hammer on my X and the flag is in the open. Don't let them grapple it.
Damn, nothing I could do about it. I'm down.
Double kill. Down. Nice.
Will not have my
Doom, you're gonna
flag.
trade.
Nice return.
What's it?
Damn, I'm down. But they're pushed back a little bit.
Got an
Fucking
AFK.
don't.
Hammer going.
Guy in the
Hammer going into the
base,
base.
base.
Oh no! Damn it!
Got him.
Nice.
Your hammer is mine, bitch. Oh, and your sword. Nice, there's a sword there. Who wants it? Let's
Already
push.
have it. Got a hammer bogarting left window.
I'm down. Hammer where I was killed on the right.
Group's dying. Killed him.
Oh, and a cinder mid.
Where?
I'm down, hammer pushing. Nice, thanks.
Double. Where'd that hammer go?
He's dead, you killed him.
Yeah, but I want the hammer.
Oh, I don't know where I went.
Skier's going top. You're dead. I'm down. Sidekick right, along with somebody else. Go for that hammer
They
rat.
were waiting.
Oh, hammer down mid.
Got my house. Bro, you came here with a cinder shot.
Oh, I'm dead. Damn it.
Killed him.
Oh, I'm down. Where did he come from?
Grappling around, maybe.
Yep, left.
Oh, rockets in the base.
Oh,
weak.
damn it.
Nice.
Nice. One more week coming in.
Down. Please kill him. Come on. Hammer.
He's weak.
Hammer's down. One's still pushing.
Yeah, I'm dead. Cindy.
Oh, hammer is weak. Nice.
He
told
got
that
me.
guy's not gonna
Nah,
get
he's
away.
gonna get it.
He got it. Oh my god, what? There's rockets on my X somewhere right on our mid platform.
Damn, I pushed him back some. There's 3 at pillar.
What? How did he? We got our flag. Nice.
Rocket. Oh, I have a hammer. I have the hammer.
Can't stop him.
Die, fuck.
Oh no! Fucking nade. Ah.
Rocket's right.
Damn, hammer left.
What's the green field thing?
Repair field, it doesn't do shit.
Extra shields back up, and it's kind of a double-edged sword. It fixed everybody that's in it,
Right. And base,
including
and
them.
base.
Ah, Needles got me.
Behind us. pressing.
I'm down.
Still down 2. That's game. Just throw myself in the hole.
Hello, my
I gotta
phone.
take this. I'll be right back.
Oh. All right.
Ugh, 1924. Gotta mind the gap though.
35 and something.
You need a
4,000 point game.
35 and 20. Damn.
you need a controller swap,
Need a-
Lauren. You get it fixed.
My daughter's sorting it now. I'm just using my really old controller, the wired one instead of the wireless, because it's dropped off my. I think the wireless one dropped off my bed, and one of the bumpers is stuck hard, so she's gonna have to take it apart to loosen it up. Oh wait, she's done it. Hi, hi, Papa. Let me see. Let me just check it connects. 2 seconds, guys,
Yep.
because it was playing up yesterday.
$775 to next rank.
Oh, yeah, we have a. Yeah. I knew buying that fucking game thingy was an investment. This is what happens when you buy your child like a repair, like a controller repair kit, so they can fix their own controllers, and it becomes in handy for me.
Nice. So you ready then?
It was really, really stuck. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's load in.
Let's go!
Thanks, Baba. Can you keep your door open and listen for the door knocking? Because it ordered me food, so...
Oh, what'd you order? What'd you order me?
I ordered me spicy potato fritters and minced samosas. Very sexy ones. Thank you. Much appreciates.
Did you say samosa?
Yeah, samosas.
What is that?
Samosa, it's an Indian kind of pastry.
You don't know what a samosa is, John?
He's
They're
American.
delicious.
He's American. I've met people that don't know what curry is.
I'm gonna say a samosa is like absolutely delicious. You need to find some and try them. John. You will like them.
So the ones that I've got here are like the pretty big ones, and they're filled with like spicy mince and chilies, and they're just amazing. And like the pastry itself is quite thick. It's close to like a pizza dough. The way these guys make it.
2 down.
They're just the best.
I'm down. I got sniped through the
Wall
one
here.
only hole in the wall.
Eyes going in.
Are these new maps?
2 down. Yeah, some of them
added
are.
a bunch of new maps to Husky. The last one we just played
I'm
on,
down.
this one, there's a couple more.
Jesus! And I'm down again behind the wall. I'll pick up my hammer.
Hammer on my exit.
Low on sidekick here. Killed one, there's still one here. Fresh eyes going in. Nice, nice. Press, press. I want that grapple. Not so I can run away or
what?
anything. but 2 bulldogs. Bulldog,
Right.
left and right.
Yeah, bulldog got me. Nice.
Don's still in there. Stay in there. Watch your back.
Oops. I dropped a hammer.
Oh
where I
no,
was-
if I sniped. Thank you.
It's rockets at
Oh.
mid still.
Fuck am I?
Oh, I'm down finally. I was still in there, but I'm down.
Well, there's a sniper where I died, so
Ooh.
Rockets coming in.
It's a
Skewer as
Hydra,
well.
I think.
Skewer here. I killed the Hydra. Right here's a skewer, and we got something coming around this way. Rocks.
Got him.
Hammer in base, hammer in base,
Ooh.
hammer
Oh
in base.
damn it!
Hammer just hammered
He
me.
got us. Wow, he just got exterminated us. So 4 of them pop up.
No way. Right side. One right side hammer invisible.
Got him. Yeah, hammer.
Want that sidekick. Let's do some damage. Needler here somewhere by our side.
Nade's got me. Ah, there I go.
Fucking what? There you go. Okay, I got 3 out of 4 right there.
This. Mark myself right here. Make myself a menace.
What? Oh my god, how does he... That makes no sense. They can get me from that far, but
what?
I can't.
I'm dead.
why is the gravity hammer like more effective than the one with the red thing on it?
Rushdown hammer has a
Oh,
longer
Nate's
range than the diminisher of hope does.
There's one guy on my X.
One guy on flag, on flag, on flag.
taken.
They got a sentinel beam in base.
Yeah, they do. They're gonna get this.
Oh, fuck. Ah! I am doing like,
Oh, I
playing
have
like
an
shit in this
hammer,
match.
thanks. And I have the grapple hook.
Oh,
Fucking yeah.
no, I want a hammer. Nice. I got your back. Go.
To be down.
Got sniped.
Oh,
I'm
he's
down.
down. Get the flag. Get the flag. Run, bitch.
Go, John,
Run.
go.
Oh, I'm down.
Back.
I'm down. It's it. It's it mid.
Oh, I got fucking naded? What the hell? Go, Kitty. Go, Lauren, go.
Yes. Go down. Get down there. Get down there. Get down there.
Near there. Get it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chilled me out. Oh, so sweaty just to hold that bridge.
No, there's a hammer just in that corner camping. I stabbed him, but apparently I'm not good enough, so... Hammer pushing bridge, 2. Guy with sentinel beam pushing bridge, 2 hammers.
I'm down. Coming into you.
No way. Hammer's in the left-hand side nook.
Shotgun
From-
on flag.
Nice.
Got me too, fuck.
Here comes the hammer.
Took me down. Hammer camping in ours.
That's game.
Wow.
That was
8-12
rough.
That match.
Bummer. Rubababa. Here we go. Always churning and burning. churning and burning, tossing and turning all night. Let's do it. Here we go. 232 followers, 56 subs. You guys are the best. The awesome
Regular.
continues. Rel.
And if you would like to send
Stalker.
John some bits or start a hype train, that would be more than welcome.
Yeah, thank you for cheering the bits earlier, Lauren. You're the best.
I know I am.
I was like, oh my god, Lauren, cheering the bits.
I like sharing my bits.
Ooh. Mike's like giggling over there. He doesn't know what to say. Oh, there's everybody's on the left.
Yeah, snipe bitch! Snipe it!
Oh, that feels bad.
Oh,
To the flag! To the
We know what
flag!
feels really good?
Yo!
This. Yoink.
Oh yeah, double kill with the sword! Sick.
First flag's in. Where they at? Left hand side?
I don't know. I'm in here.
Airborne.
I'm in here with a hammer.
sword.
Like,
Oh, yes. Yes. Fall to your death with me. You're the best.
mm-mm.
And run away. Someone on the left hand side for the last time I looked, so.
Oh, my hamburger's out.
Bing.
Down. No shields.
oh, I'm down. Damn it. They spawned in behind me.
Mm.
Rocket launcher at mid.
Here it goes.
Oh, I'm down, bitch. Oh, they got a snipe.
Nah, sniper's down. Sniper's down. Nice. Way to clean him out. There we go. I'm down.
Now drink your drink.
Sneaking in.
Oh, there's one guy weak on their ramp.
Here's the
Two
drink.
guys weak behind plinth.
I'm down, but I pushed him back some.
Oh, I'm down.
Coming up ramp.
Nice
Get up.
trade.
Nice.
One more coming up a ramp.
One more ramp. Come on. Get fucked. Not in my fucking watch or not.